What's up, everybody? I wait till somebody come on in, but I got the man, the legend himself, Uncensored Cowboy.
For old time's sake, I'm gonna say, put the
How you
kids to
doing?
bed and hide your
Yeah.
wives. Uncensored is live.
How you doing, man?
I'm
What's up?
doing
What's
all
up?
right. I'm doing all right. What's up, Savage?
Hey,
What's up?
Sarah,
What's up?
how
What's
you
up?
doing, man?
Happy New Year, brothers.
Happy New Year to everybody.
And we got Fifth Quarter just not joining in. How you doing, guys?
So.
Fifth Quarter? Nope, I ain't gonna say it.
What?
Nothing. You throwing money time. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Uh, this is 2026. We're gonna leave that in 2025.
Yeah,
Please,
2025. Yeah,
please leave it, please.
yeah. So how y'all day was?
Man, mine been cool, man. I just been chilling, doing a lot of cleaning up and shit.
Yeah,
I'm just heading back on the road right now, man.
yeah.
Just watching a lot of football. That's about it.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna get too much in this, but for those who don't know, Parsons he went on Twitter saying that he shouldn't. Nobody should ask him does he feel sorry for Jerry Jones because how he treated him, how he slandered his name, and how he mistreated Diggs, and so it's all on Jerry. And that the ship is falling apart. Well,
And these are the whiniest fucking players I have ever heard, man.
thank you.
They
Thank
are
you.
so fucking whiny, man.
And what's so funny of all the people to get cut by Cowboys, I know Diggs and Parsons is making a big deal about it.
He deserved to
Okay,
get cut. He deserved to get cut.
he does. He got cut. For those who don't know the story behind it, he stayed in Washington D.C. to go to a concert, and the rapper at he went to the concert. Uh, they posted a picture on their social media, but he said that he wanted to go to spend time with his family. Man, he got
Man.
busted, and of course, the Cowboys. I mean, he has no more guaranteed money, so that was a perfect opportunity to get rid of his ass. So
Man,
yeah,
name one job in the world where you can tell your boss to fuck off and just do what the hell you want and keep your job.
None.
none,
Exactly. They
none.
told him. They told him no. It ain't like he just missed the plane and didn't show up. He asked for permission. They told him no, and he said, "I'm gonna do the shit anyway." And
Exactly.
that and that's the shit you hear about. If he was bold enough to do that, he been doing shit behind the scenes that nobody fucking talks about.
And I saw a brief video where Mickey Spagnolia was talking to the fan, and he was saying that what really ticked him off. It was about maybe 2 or 3 years ago during I guess during training camp. Everybody was practicing except for Parsons and Diggs. They was out doing something together, and Jim Foster, who's still with the Cowboys, asked him, "Hey, are you a part of this team? Then y'all need to get your butts together and come join everybody."
That's crazy. Uncensored. I know you. Who was Ohio State's coach before Ryan Day? I have a mental block.
I'm blocking it right now too.
He was the head coach in Jacksonville. They hired him. Real Philip
Yeah,
Flash.
I know his name. I can't think. Starts with an H, right?
Oh
Why am
yeah,
I
the one that
why am
got
I
in trouble
drawing?
with the young cheerleader.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah, the
was
one that
finger
stood,
back. Yeah,
the one that didn't fly back with his team.
yeah. I was just gonna say he got a head coach. That was one of the reasons he got fired. I think
Why
the
am I drawing a blank
Jaguars.
on his name?
I think I'm me too. And he's like an announcer, like on ESPN.
Can't think of him. Yeah,
Uh,
Urban Meyer. That's right.
Urban Meyer.
everybody,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I think the Jaguars either played Cincinnati or Cleveland, and he goes, "Oh, I want to spend time with my family." The plane flew back to Florida, and everyone was pissed off about it. And then that night, he was in the bar with that like young college girl. That
Yeah,
was
that
that,
blonde. Yeah,
and he was gone like within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He was fired.
and you can't do that, man.
Yep. So
And
I like to.
what I heard was that a bunch of players, because it was Christmas, a bunch of players wanted to fly direct to be with their families. You know, players they live in Dallas, but their families are all spread out all over the country. And so there was a bunch of players that wanted to go from Washington and just get on their own private flight. And Shotty told everybody no. He said, you came as a team, you leave as a team. And Diggs was the one that decided, I don't give a fuck what you say, I'm not going.
Wow.
So you had to make an example. How do you had to make an example out of it, no matter what, because what happens the next time a player wants to stay or go direct flight and you tell them no and they go, well, Diggs did shit and y'all didn't do nothing to him.
All right, but the $1 million question: even though Shoddy cut him, do you still think he cried when he did it?
I said, I think he cried when Diggs said, "I'm still gonna do it." I
You
think that's when he cried.
you think Jerry Jones is the one that did it?
Yep,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yep.
Shotty might not even came around. Yeah, I used to be a director of security for a nightclub, and the GM was like that. He would want people fired, but he would never be there to do the termination.
See?
Shotty might not have even been in the room when he called him up. They might have called him up. He might not have. This happened on a Tuesday, so they weren't in practice. He might not ever might not even been in Dallas. Might have been a phone call. Hey, don't even worry about coming back.
Yeah, because it's like, why can't we just have normal news when it concerns the Dallas Cowboys? It always fucking drama.
Yo, Fifth, I was telling Champ about how you guys were getting attacked on the other day, like when my phone died, and it was like something out of like Night of the Living Dead. Like a bunch of zombies came out and were attacking you guys. I was because my phone died. I never seen anything like that in my life, man.
I was telling Corner. I told Corner that might have been the worst. That might have been the worst attack I've ever had from Cowboy fans ever since
That
I've been
was
a
pretty
fan.
damn bad, man.
I was telling Corner. Corner was like, "You see?" I said, "Bro, go watch." I don't think it's ever been like that in my life since I've been live streaming. That was, man, dude, that one dude buried the whole damn team except for the damn quarterback.
Past, present legends, Super Bowl winners, everybody.
And then he tried to say name a first time head coach that win a Super Bowl. I said Nick Sirianni. He said, well, that was Howie Rose. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, that shit was an onslaught. I ain't never. They even had
Hey, he said first
girl.
time head coach win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So the very first time they became head coach, or the first year?
like they first time them being a head coach. Like
You can name every Steeler quarterback because they only had three. I mean, coach, they only had three.
yeah, they started naming. It was
Yeah.
that shit was rough. That shit was brutal, man. They gave me a goddamn headache.
Jimmy Johnson was the first time head coach.
Yep, and he won.
Yeah.
They were blaming everybody. Said Dak never had receivers like this. I said Amari Cooper. They said when we had not Brandon Cooks. What's the other boy from Green Bay?
Cobbs,
They
Randall
said
Cobb.
Cobb was on his last leg. And
Man, they got
they was brutal. They was brutal.
Yeah, I was in a client's house. I couldn't fight. I couldn't fight back with you.
Oh man, they whoo, boy, man, that shit was rough. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was rough. They talking about we never had a defense that can bloom. Nate Dogg was in the comment like, bro, we held Christian McCaffrey to like 20 some yards that year because they were talking about the running game in 22. Like they was. That might have been the worst. That might have been the worst attack I've seen. But it was at so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it normally ends with them agreeing or we just agreeing to disagree. But they what Thelma Louise did, they drove that bitch off the cliff.
and then the fact that Junkie he want to go on a comment, then want to talk shit.
Oh, he pissed me
Oh,
off.
you snapped on him.
You know what? He remind me of my dad dog. His Chihuahua. We outside. He don't do. He real nice, but when a big old dog come around him, he go back inside and bark at the door.
He was cool he was cool when he came on the line. And he went in the chat and said, "Nobody want to hear your bullshit." I'm like, hold up, bro.
He said that? I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
serious?
Oh yeah, because it's all about freaking number 4.
You
It's
cool
like these people. It's like these damn people. They worship that dumbass.
You're like, you cool when you trying to hear that bullshit. I'm like, what?
Wow.
I said, dude.
he did say that shit.
You literally had to come on my show because of your bullshit. I said, you had to come up here and publicly apologize because of bullshit you keep. Yeah, he pissed me off. He said something else I can't remember. He said the bullshit comment in second, but he said something else that got me going. But then he said that bullshit comment, and I was like, hold the fuck up, bro. I said, your ass was just on here. You weren't even talking like this when you was up on the damn camera.
Right here, this is what he said.
What's that? What you say, champ?
When Nate Dogg put it down, he said your football knowledge is mediocre.
Yeah.
And then talk about you was spewing bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm glad he said that. Next time he's up, I'm gonna ask him some questions on his football knowledge. Let's say, you know.
And
you know what?
I was sparing his ass from you. I was sparing him.
You know what? And he never did answer my question about what about when Minnesota came in here and JJ McCarthy outplayed Dak.
He got up there and tried to make it like he did, and it's his same routine. He always start the conversation like it's about the team, but it always end up being about Dak. And that's how it got for him. And that shit pissed me off because he started talking a little crazy. I was like, damn.
And I don't know if you noticed, he was like, "Oh, we need defense. But I wouldn't mind the running back in round 1 from Notre Dame." Like, oh, I mean, like, come on, man. Like,
he went to those comments and started going crazy. You know how they say all you need is one amen. Boy, when he saw he had a few people on when he saw Miss Majors was agreeing with him, he tore it apart. He went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He pissed me off a little bit because like damn Juggy, my bullshit, bro. You literally had to you really owed cake and money. You owed food and cash because of the bullshit you kicked. Like I was like, damn, bro. It's like that. Oh, this is the first one that pissed me off. He said, I evaluate everybody. I just ain't emotional and stupid.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow. He said, y'all should just not watch the next season because he's gonna be here.
Man, it ain't gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same thing like it was last year, this year, and next year. That suck.
And I just remember like instantly responding, who the fuck you call it stupid? Like I don't know why he must was on that bottle or something.
That brown liquor.
Which one? The Crown or the
Crown?
The Henny.
Then he was like, Fifth would take Bryce over Dak. That's being emotional. Like Bryce ain't beat us.
1980. What's up, brother?
80 in the house, man.
Happy New Year to you.
When he got on my live, he started talking big shit. That shit pissed me off. I just ain't emotional and stupid. I'm like, hold up, brother. You sound emotional right now. You mad? Imagine losing a bet, then coming back in the chat like ain't nothing happened. You bet on a whole motherfucking season. The Cowboys had 17 weeks to help you out. Even with new talent, they couldn't. And we told you that. We told you that. Oh man, I was like, damn, my dog, you ain't like that. Boy said, we just don't want to hear your bullshit. I said, woo, hoo, hoo. Shit. Boy, you just you were just up here texting me like you ran off on me and you were trying to make it right. What can I do to fix this? Boy, I should have did it the right way. I should have got my cake and ate on this live and just clowned his ass. Trying to show a little sympathy for him. I mean, I text Uncle and I actually feel sorry for him.
He did.
I did, because I really did. Because he was sad. He predicted this shit all completely wrong.
And that's when I told him, I said, hey man, just make a donation to charity.
Right. I said, man, I actually feel bad for him. I said, oh man. My boy got on the live and then got off and went to the chats and started turning the Scrappy Doo in the chat, boy.
Scrappy Doo. Haven't heard that in a while.
That boy said, I ain't emotional and stupid. God damn, man. He was on my bumper, boy. Hey, once he saw he had a few, it was over. Shit. I felt like the goddamn I felt like I'm in what that classic from the 79 I was in the Warriors movies, running for my goddamn life. And Miss Matrix was that black lady on the radio giving my whereabouts everywhere. I'm like, God damn. Yeah, they was on it, man. And then he tried to lie to me. I said the fan base, they about to hire Lamar. He told me they want Lamar gone because of injury. I said, that's a lie, man.
Yeah, that's not true.
No, that's not true.
I told, what did I tell people at the beginning of last year? I said, Lamar can't get it done. They're going to get tired of his ass in there.
And they own his ass on the internet.
They own his ass, man.
They's on his ass.
And they tied up Allen too.
Yeah, his time and his number is gonna be up too.
I was just telling Champ that earlier today. Yep.
It's just a matter that every team is willing to move on, except for Dallas.
We don't like, and it's not a coincidence that what we say and how we say it. I'm gonna find that live screen where we was talking about Parsons and Diggs not being on this. I'm gonna find that damn screen from last year. Like everything we say comes to, because we not on here like kicking y'all no bull. This ain't no propaganda. Like this ain't no, like, we telling y'all what's gonna happen. And I'd be damned if it didn't happen.
Yeah, this ain't no conspiracy theory.
I had clips ready for Junk. I just felt so bad for him. I was gonna start it off with that clip of him saying George Pickens instantly made us playoff contenders. I still got that. I had so many clips for him, but like the way he would text me like a sad damn a kid that just lost his puppy, I was like, man, I don't even want the cake, bro. I don't even want to rub it in like that, bro. I can't do it, man. He was like, I was like, oh man, we've been telling them though. Even Corner, one day Corner called me like, man, at first in 1980 was saying we 3-4 years away. I was like, man, hell no. He was like, man, he right. He was like, man, at first I was like, man, hell no. He right. Hell, you can look and see. Next season ain't gonna be no different than this, man.
It's not.
It's really not, because I remember that one video where the guy talking about Jimmy, you brought me back.
I get so that a grown ass man acting like that on camera.
And I'm like, bro, bring you back from what? Everything that Jerry does, he does it for splash. And these stupid fans, they fall for it every damn year. whether it's in the draft or it's free agency.
That one dude said remember he tried to make a point about Kyle Shanahan, like said he'll take Dak, and we like, he's a fucking losing coach. Who gives a shit? He ain't won shit. That ain't no flexing. Kyle Shanahan said he'll take Dak. He took Jimmy G. Who gives a fuck? They love naming losers, man.
I was on a JV show the other day, and the
JB
question popped.
going live?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's live to be popping. But the question came up: would you take Jared Goff over Dak? And I'm like, hell yeah, because Jared Goff has showed if you put everything perfect in front of him, at least he can get you to the Super Bowl. You put everything perfect in front of Dak Prescott multiple times, he can't even get you to the divisional round.
Man, 1980, how was your New Year's, brother?
It was pretty good. I can't complain too much. It was all right. Brought it in, just with the family. Didn't do too much. Shocking end of the year, especially with Simon's passing.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was
R.I.P.
that was a blow. That was a blow for me. I wasn't expecting to hear that. Corner had called me that day. I had just talked to Simons not too long ago. He's been in the game a long time, so it just life is like a box of chocolates, man. You never know what you're gonna get. I mean, it's just unfortunate, man. His wife and his son, man, just you can be here today, gone tomorrow, type shit. And diehard Cowboy fan like us, and on here chopping it up just like us, man. And I talked to his homeboy Teflon today, a couple of guys that he, was really, really close with. They just in shock, just shock. But he's in a better place. So
Absolutely.
don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about getting sick or, anything like that, aging or anything. So Cowboy fans, man. It's real, man. It's amazing how these Cowboy fans let these losers pump their heads up and start getting disrespectful with y'all, and even towards me, and you can be here today, gone tomorrow, So don't let it. I don't understand how people can go left real quick, just because of an opinion. I'm listening to y'all, and I'm like, when did this happen? What the hell happened? I'm like, shit. That's why I hopped on, because I couldn't believe it. What I was hearing. It's like, really? We lost and we on the couch, but people still got something to argue about? Like, what? Blows my mind, dog. Blows my mind.
Hey, but you know what? It's all about number 4.
He the only one now. He the only one.
Yeah, I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it forever, man. There's no old regime. It's sad when you look at it. It's sad when you look at the last 10 years. Everybody is gone except for this dude.
Yeah.
For the back as it go for any other player, it's only one left, and that's CeeDee Lamb to 2020. It was CeeDee and that boy that just got released the other day. I can't think of his name. Diggs. It was those, but other than that, the old regime.
I didn't have no comment. I didn't have no comment when Diggs. The writing was already on the wall. I think we all knew. We've all said it. We've We made videos about it, and it's amazing that everything. It feels good to sit back and watch. When you've said something in the past that was going to come, that's come true now. All the wannabe big wigs, everybody didn't believe how this year would transpire, but now that it's transpired the way that we predicted it, nobody wants to lift their head up and be like, damn, they was right. Not that we're looking for that, But it's just amazing to sit back and watch it all unfold and just not be too upset about it because we already knew. We already knew.
Yeah, and it's sad. 'Cause like I said when we did this show with Junkie, I said, man, this shit really don't matter. Wrong, right? They losers, man. You know.
Junkie started tripping?
Oh my lord.
He said it was
Wow.
personal. We hate Dak. He goes, it sounds like it's a personal. I'm like, yo, do I got to show you pictures of my children wearing Dak's jersey
Yeah.
that
So
I bought?
we
I mean,
we was on Champ's show, and Champ
Mhm.
said in the live. So I said, fuck it, I do it. I go live. So I went live. Uncensored text me like, man. Uncensored text me like, make sure you put a troll title.
Mm-hmm.
And I really meant the title though. The title of the video is Dak Prescott should be released along with Trayvon Diggs.
Right.
And you know, this was after the live stream where Junkie had to pay up for his bets. So yeah, we were just kicking and talking. He came on, same old conversation. Who you gonna get? Who you gonna get? But it wasn't that Junkie. Then he got off and got in the chat. That's when it started getting a little crazy. He was like, I can criticize Dak, but I ain't emotional and stupid. And then he said something like, Phil, we don't want to hear your bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And I like, bro, you was just up here, and I ripped. I ripped. He pissed me off. I just started tearing into him, like not cursing. And I was just telling, like, dude, you got the worst football takes. You literally just pay up a bet, and you still owe on one. I just started. I'm like, why is y'all this upset, man? Y'all always claim we the one upset, but y'all the ones always take it.
Yeah.
And he was definitely taking it personal in the comment section. For what reason, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous for losers, man.
That's sad, man. Yeah, behind some losers.
Behind some losers, bro.
Yeah.
Every year, man. This is two back to back, no playoffs. And y'all fussing with us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all said we missed the playoff last year because Dak didn't have a number 2 receiver. He didn't have a running back, and he wasn't healthy.
He got it now.
I'd be damned if all 3 of those things weren't checked off this year.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking lie they told everybody.
I mean, they kicked. Oh, come on, man. You know Dak ain't had no running back. You know Dak ain't had no number 2. It was just CD, man. You couldn't trust Tolbert. We ain't had no number 2. That's all they kept saying. Oh, Dak was healthy. We would have did. All right.
Yeah, Dak was healthy this year.
Yep.
Every reason they said we didn't make the playoffs, they had all that plus some. You know? So I don't know, man. They mad at us because they was wrong. They mad at us for calling out they was wrong. For 3 weeks straight, Junkie came in my chat. That Raiders game, that Kansas City game, and that Eagles game. He didn't come in and praise the team. He only praised one player. Put some respect on his name. I don't want to hear nothing else about Dak. You know what I'm saying? Every week, man.
He came on one of my channels and one of my comments and said, "I need to stop bashing Dak, put respect on his name."
And after that, he turned to Jimmy Hoffa. I ain't see him no more. Didn't see him no more. Oh, absolutely. He didn't show back up until it was time to pay up. Then he lied the week of Thanksgiving. I mean, at Christmas, man, I'm on vacation. I'll be back Wednesday. You a liar. You at home. Then he starts sending the text out. Man, what I gotta do to clear this up? What I gotta do to clear my name? I felt
What
bad
name?
for being wrong as fuck.
Oh.
But you remember he betted me on Uncensored a cake, and he betted Savage $1,000 that we was gonna make the playoffs.
And a cake.
Yeah.
And a cake.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
He bet me $100 in a cake.
He had to pay up. So, and I felt bad for him. I text Uncensored. I said, I feel bad for him. I don't even want the cake, man. So at first I sent him the bakery, everything. I was like, you know what? I said, I'll tell you what, Junkie. The way you pay me off, bro, come on my channel and say you was wrong, we was right, and we squared away. And Uncensored didn't even take the cake either. Uncensored told him just what you told him?
Told him to make a donation to charity.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. He sent the receipt and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we felt bad. And I'd be goddamn if on that same live he came up there and apologized. He didn't open his mouth. Season ain't even over yet. But I think we can make the playoff next year though. Holy shit.
Yes, he did say that. I think we can make the playoffs next year.
You up here right now because you lost a bet about the playoffs. And you already said you think that's what Stephen A be talking about right there. And I don't even like Stephen A. I don't even like that shit. But that's exactly what he be talking about. I was like,
He right about the fans though.
Yeah.
That one thing right there when he said Cowboy fans they can lose and they'll come right back and say we'll make it next year. And I just damn it, it on that goddamn live.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones is a marketing genius. Genius.
And if you really break it down, the Cowboys were eliminated with 20% of the season left. And all of a sudden now, with 20% of the season left, they thought, oh, we got it next year. What? Everybody on your team is healthy. This is a healthy record that you got. You don't have the excuses that, Dak Prescott missed games. You don't have the excuse that you didn't have no linebackers healthy. I keep asking everybody, what can you add on this offense that is going to fix this offense with Dak Prescott? What can you add?
Another quarterback.
Remember old boy said, Dak never had any elite defense. I said, what year did Kansas City? I said, what year they had an elite defense? They had Andy Reid. I said, Nick Sirianni just beat Andy Reid.
Nate Dogg always keep posting in the chat. The Bears' top receiver has 600 yards. That's it. Their defense is ranked 24th. They're in the playoffs. They were fighting for the number 1 seed a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
You don't need all of this shit. The Rams keep proving this. They sent Cooper Kupp. They said, hey, man, thank you for your service, man. You can go to a competitor. We don't give a damn.
Yes.
Yeah, he stayed in the same division.
He stayed in the same. The Seahawks did it to what's his name? The cornerback, Richard Sherman. They said, "Hey man, we appreciate your service, man." He went to the 49. You got to be able to move on from these fucking players, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It makes
That's
no
the
sense.
problem.
I'm telling y'all right now. I know y'all seen good rants, but if that damn DeMarcus don't make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going. I promise y'all, yo.
Who we play for again?
The Seahawks.
Yo,
And they played the 49ers for number 1 seed in NFC.
I got a question for the panel. If in 2022, Jerry Jones would have came out and said, we're going to trade Dak Prescott for Sam Darnold, what do you think the Cowboy fan base would have said?
They've been up at the Cowboys stadium protesting.
They lost their mind.
And that man had won 14 games back-to-back fucking seasons since then.
Yeah.
At a fraction of the price of that sorry-ass motherfucker, man.
I mean, pennies compared to what he's making, man. He said Junkie can't even admit that the team is in a rebuild. Oh, yeah, he's still saying it's not a rebuild. He said on the live screen it's not a rebuild. He had never said they don't want to be wrong. Something that you can debate with them about, something that might be subjective, they don't want to be wrong about it.
Man, just because you bought the most expensive block for your engine don't mean that the engine ain't still shit. The pistons all fucked up.
Facts.
Just because you paying top dollar for all your OEM parts, that don't mean that you got the right fucking engine.
All the new parts in their car still they ain't got performance is still bad.
And today's a perfect example of how important coaching is, because we've seen about 30 kids from James Madison beat Alabama 38-3 today. Because about 30 kids from James Madison transferred over to Indiana.
How the hell can all these guys on former Cowboys be in the playoffs right now, but they weren't good enough for our team?
No.
Yeah, so look at they sound right. Rico Dowell.
Don't Jordan Lewis.
Man, they should have never got rid of Rico, bro.
Jordan Lewis.
Who's Michael Jackson playing for? I know he had a really good game the other day.
I know. I heard people tell us we didn't have a running game last year, and Rico cracked 1,000.
Yep.
and everybody felt like we didn't have a running game. So if this year we can get a running game, what would Rico done behind this offensive line?
But you know what I think though? When these players go to other teams, they show up in shaped. They show up in shape. They're practicing different. They're being coached different.
Standard.
It's
It's
they're
different.
being held to exactly. They're being held to a different
There's a
standard.
standard, and they know that they're not gonna get away with the bullshit that they can
Exactly.
get away with in Dallas.
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
they talking about building culture, building that Shotty was gonna build and change culture. Well, since Shotty been here, you got guys got caught with drugs and guns. Parsons laying on the damn table during the game. Trayvon Diggs standing watching it go fan act like a fangirl at a concert. Like, no damn culture.
You, you got
Shit.
you got people showing up late for meetings, all type of shit, man.
That great dancing ain't help shit, man.
Yeah, nah, definitely didn't.
Shotty got to go, bro. He's not a head coach.
Nah,
He's barely an offensive coordinator. Barely.
yeah, not good, man. He's not good, man. They don't. They want that. Listen, man, and he played the last game, the stat pad for his career, bro.
And that's the reason why. That's the reason why he's trying to play this Sunday.
That's all Shotty, man.
That's
Shotty has
sure
all the power to bench his ass.
But I'm telling you, Burns and Carter are going to be hunting him down. They've come on. They've come on at the end of the season. They're going to be. It's going to be about 25 degrees Sunday with windy. So that's the kicking coming out of the game. They're going to be blitzing his ass big time.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even think the Green Bay gonna sign Diggs in this postseason over.
No.
Well, they have to release him. They picked up his contract when they picked him up off the waivers. So they're gonna have to actively cut him. Otherwise, they're gonna owe him like $12 million next year.
Would y'all say it was the most unserious season we have had? That's a good question.
It felt like it at least.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a gimmick. It was a charade. Like I always say Broadway. I always said Broadway. 80 like to call him Pleasantville.
Last night, I was telling my wife, she was telling me Happy New Year's. I said, here come another New Year in another 31 years that the Cowboys been wasting our time.
And I hate when they say, who you gonna get? Who you gonna? I would rather lose with a guy that's learning than lose with a guy that's making over goddamn 20% of this cap.
30%.
10 years here and lose. I would rather lose with a rookie that's learning.
Yeah.
That's why I don't care about it being a first round pick, because first round quarterbacks ain't guaranteed to be a star. I don't care about that. I just want one. I just want somebody that they really gonna play. You're not gonna keep Joe Milton. Joe Milton's a starter. After that, they don't learn that. They don't develop nobody.
No, they don't.
And you can't learn nothing under Prescott, man.
All thing you can learn on the Prescott, how to be soft and wet. Going out with buying expensive suits and stuff.
You really are looking at some more years, bro. Next year ain't gonna be no different. I'm not arguing with none of them crazy rascals. I'm gonna let them. I wanted to. Oh, 80, I tried to take your approach. You was really quiet in 25, man. I really wanted to. I'm gonna do it this year. When you said that you was done with it, man, I'm out.
Yeah, man.
He said he was gonna do it. He damn sure did it.
He sure did. He sure kept. He been busy.
Listen. These folks is crazy. We January 1.
Oh yeah.
Videos come out. Watch it. Now watch everybody. Watch when the draft comes. Watch they gonna act like they've been watching these college players all year. Watch they lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna lie like they've been watching them all year. We ain't got but what, a pick and a half. How many picks we got here? We can sleep on the draft too. After the first round, we can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can skip
Pretty
the draft.
much. Yeah.
I don't even like that, man. Listen.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Even with the little impact he had this year, They can let Pickens go, bro.
Mm.
I don't care. He's in a contract
Telling
year.
you,
That's how
man.
you get that.
That man quit. He quit in the middle of a season, man.
Even Corner
Can't.
said on the phone yesterday. Corner even said he started to show traits of what he was in Pittsburgh.
That's what they. And you know what? By the Cowboys knowing that, they could just got a 6th-round pick, a 6th-round for his ass.
It
But
wasn't
he
even just
gave
that.
up a damn 3rd and a 5th.
He quit. He
How,
quit. He gave up.
how
Yeah.
many receivers have done that under Dak Prescott's watch?
Oh.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
You notice the pattern.
No
They're
leadership, man.
getting tired.
Yeah.
A person has played cornerback and receiver with experience. They're getting tired of Dak. They're open, not getting
And
the
that
ball.
could even look their way.
That's what it is. And this team gravitates towards they paying them all that money, so they got to feed Dak. They got to nurture him like he's a superstar quarterback. These wide receivers are getting fed up. Look, all right, man, fuck it. I just quit running routes. Y'all don't give me the ball. I've seen it. Wait a minute, I've seen it. I've lived it. I've seen it. That's what they do.
Damn, 80, that's a good one.
They get you as a wide receiver. If you're not getting the ball, you start pouting like T.O. You start, hey man, I'm open, dog. Give me the rock. This dude struggles. Dak Prescott struggles. Cover 2, some cover 3, cover 4, and cover 6. Those are pretty much all of the zone defenses right there. That's it. Cover 2 is cover 2. There's windows in it. Cover 3 is cover 3. Straight back pedal for the cornerbacks. Cover 4 is damn near prevent defense. Cover 6 is half of cover 2 and cover 4. That's why they call it cover 6. It's a quarter defense. Half of it is cover 2, half of it is cover 4. Dak Prescott struggles in those defenses. I just named pretty much the most important defenses in every defensive playbook on every team. Dak Prescott is handicapped. He cannot read defenses. He cannot get past good, solid, strong, especially that Denver Bronco defense.
Yep.
They really tore him up. So there's a pattern. I don't think it's the wide receivers. I don't think it's their fault. I think they're just getting, look, man, okay, cool. I just stopped running then. I just stopped running routes. I think that's the problem. But see, they can't look past that, man, because they so in love. I don't know what a quarterback has done that hasn't ever won anything. I don't know what he has on this fan base, but he got something hypnosis or something, man.
I don't know.
For a quarterback that hasn't won anything, for people to be really taking up for him and all this stuff. Now, if that was Eggman or somebody was taking up for Joe Montana, Tom Brady, all those winners, then I could see, hey man, fighting for those guys, but these guys ain't never won nothing, man. What are you fighting for? I don't think we could
They
lose
shit
anything
all
by
over them yesterday.
It's crazy, man.
They shit all over them on Tuesday when Fifth was live. They shit on everybody.
Mm.
They
Told them Aikman wasn't nobody, all type of stuff.
Yeah, we've heard it all. Aikman only won 3 Super Bowls because of Emmett. We've heard them all say, "Oh, Dak's numbers are better than Aikman's." Like you can't even.
The smoke detector dude. He said technically Dak better than Aikman.
Yeah. G Hampton said he don't care about Super Bowls to defend that.
What
He said Super Bowls don't even matter no more.
Yeah, let's be honest. They said that because we were talking about Dak not winning. He said, "Let's be honest, guys. It's not even about Super Bowls no more." I was like, "Oh, I can't. I'm done. I ain't got nothing to say."
Who said that?
G Hampton.
Oh, that's why I don't even. Man, I ain't got time.
It's everything to protect Dak, man.
I ain't got time for ignorance.
Dak not winning the Super Bowl. He said, "Let's be honest, guys. It's not even about Super Bowl." I'm like,
Then what you playing for then?
Fantasy football. It's the worst, man.
Say, man.
Know that treat like a TV show. Happen on the next episode.
Oh my
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna write a letter to Roger Goodell. I'm petitioning him that if you don't make the playoffs, you should not be eligible for the Pro Bowl.
Facts.
Yep.
The Pro Bowl should be
Yeah.
the best of the best for that season, and
And
I want to see the best. Dak Prescott is the only quarterback in the Pro
But
Bowl that's not in the playoffs.
yeah, put Nate Dogg coming up to the last one he put. You know how many times this dude has done, I'm not gonna call his name. You know how many times this dude has done a video and said this in a video with guys that we get it free, or guys that just coming off the couch or the Walmart $5 in. Yo, champ, you there?
yeah,
Put Nate Dogg last comment up. Yeah,
that's Nate Dogg last comment.
that right there. Well, champ, it's a delay when you from YouTube from screen you out to YouTube. So that's
What that mean? What does that mean?
Well, a certain content creator, every time we get a player, whether in free agency or they sit on their couch, he do a video. I'm telling you, God, this is my pet cat. Like just pretty much like an underrated player that's gonna show out for the team.
Yeah, that's what he got. He's my pet cat.
I ain't never heard that before. I don't know
Me
who
Oh my
that you got.
God, he would use that all the time.
Who?
When we got done Terry Poe,
Uh,
he used when we got Devontae Moore. He always used. He used when we got Allen Hurns. He wasn't the guy that run to when we pick up somebody off their couch, somebody that's 2 days away from going on Indeed and getting a real job because they ain't playing.
That's funny.
When we signed McCoy and Poe in 2020, the first thing I did was go to the computer and look at what was Carolina's run defense in 2019. Take a wild guess what the Carolina Panthers run defense was in 2019.
it was probably dead ass last.
28.
It was 27.
Close enough.
It was exactly, you nailed it. 28. It was 27. So I'm like, wait, we just signed the two starting defensive tackles and they were 27. And the content creators are like, yeah, we got monsters in the middle. That we finally, I mean, like,
That's because they're attached to names. There's certain names that they want.
That's sales.
And they don't realize that name is 10, 12 years old. They ain't the same players that they built their name off of.
That's what sales. Whatever sales. Anything that sells.
They'll show you footage from 2018.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, their rookie season. They're showing rookie highlights and shit. This dude 1 year away from retirement.
They're gonna get that best year. They'll say, I'm telling you guys, in our system, I think we can bring this back out of this guy. You fucking stupid.
This shit haven't worked in 31 years. What makes you
And
think
I even saw a comment. Someone said the Cowboys should bring back clowning.
yes, a lot of those are
Absolutely
going out
fucking
there.
not.
They might bring it back.
they might?
A lot of those comments are going out
Y'all
there.
want to know something, man? I don't even give a fuck no more.
I
don't. I'm so over this dumbass organization.
Like I told Champ, it ain't nothing they can do in the press before released on 4. I don't care what.
Yeah, you're right. Until that's done, none of this shit matters, man.
I don't care
They
what.
don't.
They can go get fucked. Listen, man, they can give Miles Jacks a new pair of legs and bring him in there. I don't care.
This is the chess game at the end where you got the king pin and they can just move back and forth one spot. You're just doing the same shit. But the game is almost over. That Prescott career is over. As far as him being able to compete for a Super Bowl, that window is done. They put bricks over it. It's done.
Bricks. Listen, I hope I'm wrong. I think next year's record is going to be worse than this year's. I just have a feeling.
You're going to get significant injuries next year.
Just
maybe. You survived the injury bug fairly. I mean, you had little nicks and bruises, concussions, and stuff like that. You didn't have season-ending injuries early throughout the season.
I just don't see it. There's nothing they can do. I don't care. I don't care who they bring in. I do not care. Man, they can bring in. Listen, bro, they can go get that big old defense. One tech that I always talk about. 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 3. I don't care. It means nothing because when it boils down to it, when your quarterback at the ball in his hand, he's not gonna be able to score. And he got
Nope.
the name of the game is to score points. He's not. He
Yep.
can't. You
Damn.
can't this deep in your career and go 3 games without scoring a touchdown in the second fucking half.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think there was a game this year that they didn't score. He didn't throw one touchdown
In the first half. Oh yeah, he's had 2 of them.
I don't care who they get. I don't care who they get, man. There's nothing. There's nothing you can show me that I ain't seen at every position on this team. There's always a fucking hype. Oh, we got Chris Richard. He from that league. What I tell them? Did I tell them what shit gonna happen? They was mad at me. I told them a lie. I told them on my YouTube one thing gonna happen with me and Corner win at it like cats and dogs about Chris Richard.
He was the first, he was the prequel to Al Harris. The same shit.
We had Xavier Woods. Oh, he gonna turn Xavier Woods to Earl Campbell when they were saying that shit. He gonna turn Xavier Woods to Earl Campbell. Oh, I was like, I said, man, y'all are out of y'all mind.
I swear you can't make this up. They said Dan Quinn was going to turn Mozzie into Warren Sapp, into an up the field pass rusher. I swear to God. And my response was, so a guy that had a half a sack in 4 years, and he's supposed to be a one tech, we're going to change him into an up the field. Quinn's going to change him into an up the field pass rusher. And they were all like, yeah, I see it. And I'm like, yeah, all right, I got to go. I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Ingrown toenail saying we were gonna be apologizing about
Damn.
ingrown toenail.
Oh my God.
Xavier Worthy was his number 1 wide receiver this year.
Who
Not
was
one
that?
touchdown.
Who was that, man?
Said, y'all know who ingrown toenail, Fuster King.
Oh.
He said,
Shit.
he said, y'all owe me an apology about Mozzie at the end of the season. Literally. I bookmarked that tweet. I bookmarked it just as Oregon. But I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting till the last game. I'm gonna retweet that shit, and I'm gonna say you suck, and so does your band.
And well, how about I see improvement? I see improvement in him. I'm
Oh,
like,
I had that argument with people about that shit.
Did I make a video about Mozzie?
Champ, put Nate Dogg last comment up there,
I
Champ.
don't know if I did or not.
He did say he think Mozzie was gonna be better than fucking Jalen Carter.
Oh, he sure did say that.
oh my God. I'm telling you, last year he had Xavier Worthy as his number 1 wide receiver. And the kid did not even have 1 touchdown this season.
Oh my God.
And Mozzie,
I tried.
this. My bad, sir.
Nah, you good. I was just about to say people thought I was lying when I tried to tell them we had a better offense last year than the Kansas City Chiefs that went to the Super Bowl. But the problem is football is about moments. It's about making the plays that matter. So you can pad your stats against the 2-14 Giants, and you can pad that. But when you face the Denver Broncos, you can't get it done. You got to make the plays in the right moments. I need you to go out against the Panthers and not throw 3 fucking screen passes and go out there and make the play to win the fucking game. That's the difference between number 18th ranked Kansas City and the number 16th ranked Dallas. Kansas City won a whole lot of 1-score games last year, which means that their quarterback and their team is making the plays that matter to go out there and finish and win games. You can go back and forth all day long, but you know what? I need to put a 4-minute drive together to make sure that we don't get a ball back to them. Dak Prescott can't do that.
Discipline goes a long way too.
And this team haven't had discipline in years.
Yeah,
And for
discipline is
these motherfuckers to get on YouTube and sit up there and talk about we gonna go to the playoffs next year, you beat 1 winning team this year. 1. What makes you think that you are good enough to go to the playoffs?
we were able to win 3 Super Bowls. Probably should have been 4 or 5 if Jimmy would have stuck around. But we were able to win 3 Super Bowls in the '90s with all those different uh, attitudes, all those high-profile players, stars. We were able to win 3 Super Bowls, but it all came back to discipline. I think discipline is the most important thing to a football team. I saw it today with who's that? Indiana. Um, I saw it a little bit today with them, and discipline is really, really important. And I think as long as we're the Dallas Cowboys, with the front office and you know who, we'll
Yeah.
never establish that discipline. When Jimmy left, the discipline went away. These players, they ain't got nothing to be afraid of. They're not afraid to make a mistake. They're not afraid to throw interceptions. They're not afraid to, mess up. So they just they're out there just doing whatever, and nobody really disciplines them. And it's just discipline is very, very important to a football team. And then once you establish that, then everything else comes in line. Obviously the talent and stuff like that, you got to have that. But I think once you establish that discipline factor, man, it's the sky's the limit for a team. It's all about coaching and discipline. And if you got that, man, you good. Just like parents and teachers. You raise your kid right. They come from a good, solid foundation, good household, and they're going to be successful. And once they get out on their own, they're going to make their mistakes here and there. They're human beings, but they can leave the nest. And as a parent, you did your job. You did what you're supposed to do. You did right by them to get them ready for the real world. But you raise a fool, for coming from the hood or something like that or whatever. Dysfunctional household, not really a solid foundation. They're gonna have it's gonna be a little rocky. They're gonna have a little hard. So I think that's the foundation that the Dallas Cowboys have been missing for 31 years. That foundation. And without that, there's no way. It is impossible. If you look at Kansas City, if you look at New England, they didn't have just the most talented guys and the most athletic guys. They were a disciplined team. They fed off of your mistakes. And once you make a mistake, it's a wrap. And so that's how the Cowboys used to do. You make that mistake, we got you. And see that we're not like that. We don't have that killer instinct like that. We haven't had it in 30 years. So that's it.
Agreed.
But the people on all these content creators, they don't understand that. They're in love with the name, the glamour, the red carpet, what looks good, the facade, what sells, names. Oh, this running back out of so-and-so might come here. Jenny, all that stuff. How are those guys doing that? You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're in love with. They're in love with that name. So they can bring you in and bait you in and sell you too. So you'll donate and like and subscribe and all that stuff. That's the direction that they're going in because it sells. They're just like him. But they know what we're talking about. They're not stupid.
Yeah.
But what we talk about isn't popular. It don't sell. It's not popular.
Yeah.
When you get over here and talk real shit, they got to get rid of you. Like Tupac was a visionary. He was a leader. Had to get rid of him. Malcolm X had to get rid of him. Martin Luther King. We got to get rid of this guy. And so on and so on. They got to get rid of us. They want to quiet us. They want to hush us up because we'll get on here and tell, guys like Simon, everybody on this panel, we got to get rid of those guys. Don't. So we gotta have the green screens and everything to look good and bait people in. And those people are dumb enough or ignorant enough to fall for that shit. While we over here sitting back watching everything that we've visioned down the road come true. You say they don't even want to look our way. They're like, damn, them motherfuckers was right. Well, say, man, You see what I'm saying? So we're not the truth. The truth in the world ain't popular. People got to get rid of that. They got to get rid of that truth. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear what sounds good. They don't want a salad that's good for them. They want a Snicker bar. They want a hamburger. They want a burger and fry. They don't want a salad with dressing and grilled chicken and all that stuff. They want the shit that's fattening because it tastes good, it look good. That's their side of the fence. See, this side of the fence is healthy. Our side of the fence is healthy, but it's not exotic. It ain't famous. It ain't popular enough for them. Because we over here preaching the gospel and telling the truth. They don't want to hear that, man. They want to silence us. They want to, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. That's why Cowboy Nation is so divided. We're the most divided fan base because you got one side and you got the other side. We all rooting for the same thing, but you got two sides. And it's what's popular, what's exotic, what sells. And you got the realistic side. Oh, y'all are not loyal. Oh, y'all are not loyal. Oh, we not loyal by telling the truth. What we just saw. See, y'all just mad. Y'all just mad because we bring it up. That's all that is. But my bad. I didn't mean to go too long.
Nah, you kicked that real shit. That's all the truth. That's what. And like you said, it's not the popular opinion, so they don't want to hear. They want to be uplifted. I'm not here to uplift you, man. That who you pay your money to when you buy them jerseys and you go buy that damn $8 water. When you buy all that quip, Jerry is supposed to uplift you with victories, bro. We just gonna talk about the game. Y'all really don't get mad at us like we lost. If I get up here and Dak threw 3 picks in the game and I say he sucked, why would y'all get mad at me? Get mad at him.
I put a tweet out last night. How long is AT&T Stadium? When was that built? Like 07, 08? Around there? Or no?
Oh, no.
09.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm watching Jimmy Johnson ain't coached Miami in 40 years. And he's on the sidelines with tears in his eyes as they won the game. Yo, bro, like that's hard. And then I put a tweet last night. I go, yo, that's the best game I've seen in this stadium since they built it.
But and you see how them players, you see how them college players gravitated towards him though?
Absolutely.
You see how them college players, the players that he ain't even coached, but they knew how powerful he was at the U way before they got there. And they always gravitating towards Jimmy Johnson. Jerry Jones had to get him out of here. Yeah. See, he didn't like, that's what he didn't like. Yeah. He didn't like that all these players with all these personalities, all these great players together, and they're able to look up to this guy. And Jimmy Johnson, my height. But he had so much power. He had so much knowledge for the game. See, they didn't like that. We got to get him out of here. They the same way, man. They got him out of here because Jerry was jealous of that fool, man. Jimmy Johnson put that team together and got them Super Bowl. Yeah, that was still his team when he left. They still went off of what his teachings, like a parent. Oh, here's an analogy again. If you raise your kids right, they'll go and win for you when they get out on their own. They went and won for Jerry. That was for Jimmy Johnson. You see what I'm saying? So everything that's right, they got to get rid of you, man. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to see that. Jerry Jones was jealous of that dude, man. That's what that was. And them grown men are still to this day gravitating towards that dude, man. We still talk about that dude. Ain't nobody talking about Jerry, man. We talk about all the dumb shit he do and what come out of his mouth or whatever. But ain't nobody talking about that fool, man. That's why he can't give up his control, because he already know to this day people still talking about Jimmy Johnson. To this day, people still give him all their credit and not you, Jerry. Because it wasn't you, bro. You don't know nothing about football. Say, man, this cat was writing plays down on a paper towel, a napkin. Hey, man, y'all try this play. And they're like, hey, man, what you? I remember I was on the sideline when he did it. And they're like, man, what you doing, man? What is this? Say, man. People ain't for right. People ain't for right. They for wrong. And that's why Cowboys, that's why we struggle, because of us, the fan base. Because we allow it. Look at the stadium, man. Them cats in there strong. spending their paychecks and shit to go to watch some losers, dog. We play games. I thought we played games to win. I ain't gonna support that shit, man. I'm gonna stay right here, dog. I'm good. No, I don't want to go. No, you know how many people? Hey, man, I got some tickets. 1980. You want to go? No, I'm straight, bro. I'm good. I ain't about to go watch no guys that don't love the game as much as I do. And they going home to their mansions and stuff like that. Say, man, y'all, it's deeper than just winning, man. And winning a couple of games, dog. It's much deeper than that.
No, you want to know the crazy? Go ahead, Fish. Sorry.
No, I just said way deeper. Go ahead.
You want to know what's crazy? My 13-year-old son understands that more than Dallas Cowboys fans. My 13-year-old son is a Raiders fan. So I bought a set of Raiders tickets for him for Christmas. You know what he told me? He said, I don't want to go to that game. They ain't going to do nothing but lose. That's my 13-year-old son. And the crazy part is, amongst my friends, I couldn't even give them away. I called three friends and like 5 of my clients. I'm like, hey, if y'all want them, y'all can have them. Merry Christmas. You couldn't give away tickets. Now, how, if that was a Cowboy fan, they would have snatched them up.
They went out there and bought them a $200 jersey.
Bingo.
They out here talking right now about getting a new head coach.
Bingo.
They don't give a fuck what Pete Carroll did for Seattle. They about to ship his ass out, man.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
The Jets talking about getting rid of Aaron Glenn. Why can't we get rid of our head coach? He didn't do shit. He just as bad as them.
Just 1 year, get rid of his ass. I don't care if it's just one.
Well, and this is the thing. You telling me was the Cowboys more talented than the New York Jets? I think they were. Were they more talented than the Raiders? Yes. So how in the hell we in the same damn situation as them?
We'll have popcorn up here.
Right.
Why? What? Just if they willing to get rid of their coach, why we got to be stuck with our head coach when we got coaches like Brian Flores that's going to be up for head coach and shit like that? They think that this man, everybody. I keep hearing people complaining. Oh, we keep getting new DCs. What do you think's going to happen to Brian Flores if he comes to this team as a DC and turns his defense around? Some team is going to come snatch his ass up off the roster and make him a head coach, and then you're going to have another DC the following year. If you want Brian Flores in here, he needs to be a fucking head coach. And Shoddy is not a head coach, man.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's not. He's barely an offensive coordinator. He's done some dumbass plays, and as a head coach, he's made some bonehead ass decisions. I was done with him after the Panthers game when Dak Prescott and him got up there and said that they thought they were going to get the ball back. I was done with him. That is the dumbest fucking coaching decision because as a coach, you have to play on the strength of your team. Y'all told me this offense is elite. And you telling me that you trust your defense to get you the ball back that's ranked 32nd? I'm done with him. He's not a head coach, man.
It ain't going to get no better.
He's just the next piece of roll on the toilet paper to touch Jerry Jones' ass, man. I'm done with him, man. Y'all, people have to open their eyes and see how this team is functioning, man. That is a bad head coach. That is the exact same shit that Eberflus got shipped out of Chicago for.
Yeah.
And that's why Shotty be saying Eberflus is a good coach because same language. That same thing, man. Of course, an ugly girl gonna think another ugly girl pretty. It's like, girl, you pretty.
Yeah.
Good. That's why you think that.
Man, if I'm ugly and I can get somebody uglier next to me, I stand a better chance. You be like, hey, I know he ugly, but he ain't that ugly.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. It's bad, bro. You know, we've been saying it, man, and we're going to keep saying it. He's not a good coach, bro. He make terrible decisions. He fold under so much. He's not ready. I don't know if he'll ever be ready. Some people just think it ain't meant to be, and I think he won them.
And he's okay with losing. That's a problem for me, man.
He's 100% okay with losing because he just
he does not seem pissed off about this season, man.
Nope. Happy to be there.
Right on.
Happy to finally had a head coach position to make Marty happy. I can
I think
imagine he's
I think you said that during. I think you said that when he got hired, that he was just happy to be there.
Yep, he did.
He, I said he was happy to be there. He said himself.
While he was crying.
I'm telling you, hey, Marty was acquired too, though.
Yeah, big time.
I'm telling
Hey,
you, bro.
Chance, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I gotta get up in the
All
morning.
right, man.
Have a
Appreciate
good night, 1980.
All right,
you.
man.
He happy to be
God
there, bro.
bless.
All right, dog. 100%. He don't care about that, bro. He know when he know it ain't much pressure being a Dallas Cowboy head coach because he's okay with Jerry running everything. He just happy to be a head coach finally after 20 years.
Yeah.
And of the Dallas Cowboys, he's just happy to get a check. He's happy to check off head coaching on his resume. He's happy to check it off his list. That's it. That's why
I'm
he got
done with him.
Super Bowl with Dak Prescott. He didn't believe that. That's stupid talk.
I'm done with him.
He'll never get another
He
head.
never believed that. Greek dancing. You're not taking this shit serious. Taking your players Greek dancing.
Spider-Man coaches, money lines, and all that shit. That ain't coaching, man.
That's not coaching. You letting your position coaches run around with Spider-Man mask on the gurney like they swimming during camp when we just came off a losing fucking season
That Prescott playing Brokeback Mountain.
with that goddamn.
Camp Cupcake.
That's why
This is
Jalen
worse
Carter,
than Camp Cupcake, bro.
they tagged Jalen Carter in that shit. He was like, man, you can't make this up. That shit embarrassing when other players is fucking responding to what we doing at training camp. What the fuck are we doing? Why we out here with Spider-Man mask on and we losers?
About entertainment, man. Not about football.
I was telling my dog Corner all season, bro, this shit gonna turn out bad. I told his ass. This ain't the type of organization you come in and play like that. They ain't won shit. They ain't won shit. This Shotty is that substitute teacher that you happy you got because you know you can do anything.
Yeah, you right.
He's that substitute teacher that you got. You like, oh shit, we got him again. Always on, we ain't doing no motherfucking work. We finna watch movie. We ain't finna do nothing. Go roll the TV in.
Roll that TV in on that
Roll the
cart.
TV in. You know it. Roll that big motherfucker in on that cart. Roll that bitch in. Roll. We ain't doing that. That's what Shotty is to these players. That's why they like him. That's why they like him. Turpin with gun. I don't think he did that under McCarthy. I don't think Diggs act like that under McCarthy. I just don't believe it. They ain't respect Shotty, man. Took him Greek dancing, calling your head coach in the middle of the night, pranking him. Man, please.
Yeah, there needs to be a healthy buffer of respect amongst players, coach, and the coach to owner or GM. There needs to be buffers along the way.
Look how they treated him during after the damn draft. They had him sitting off to the side like the stepchild.
Yep. I knew we was in trouble right there.
Like sitting at the kids' table at Thanksgiving dinner.
Like Victor Sweet told little boy, yes, you did. I can smell on you. Now go sit at the kiddie table.
Yo, he had no say, nothing.
No, he didn't say a word the whole time.
Nothing. If
The
I'm a
head
head coach,
He don't
I'm
have no say
banging.
right now.
I'm banging on the table of who I want if I'm a head coach. You
Yes.
know?
I get
And
up and
if I
walk out the
can't do
room.
that, I don't want to be the coach.
Yeah, I'll get up and walk out the room. Y'all know what y'all doing. I'm gonna fucking leave.
That whole press conference, Shotty sat off to it was another dude in the shot. I didn't know who he was.
I still don't know who he is.
who was that dude sitting beside Jerry, bro? It was that guy, Jerry, Steven, and Shotty. Shotty wasn't even in the Cowboys backdrop.
To kick off the fucking training camp.
The white backdrop, it wasn't even behind him. There's a fence in the field behind him. This is your head coach. He should be right beside the owner, answering all the questions. That shit was a bad sign anyway. Damn, champ, you got that. Hey, we having a wonderful day. You got that first of the month program. I wish I had like, God damn, boy. Woo.
Hey, it's worse than that, Fifth, because if you look at all the other teams and go look at their training camp kickoff press conference, the only person up there is the coach. And he's not sitting at no table. He's standing behind a podium. They talk about these players are here, this and this and this and this. And then they go off and start coaching. They don't put on this big-ass fucking show.
Why was Jerry there? What was that?
They don't need to be there. They have to, like, you saw the picture. When the Cowboys got eliminated from the playoffs, did they put Dak Prescott's face on it?
No, sir.
CeeDee Lamb,
Nope.
CeeDee Lamb,
Nope.
Shotty, Eberflus. Clayton Thomas, Tyron Smith, all of these players, Trayvon Diggs, they didn't put none of their faces. It was Jerry Jones' fucking face there.
Think about it. There's 32 NFL teams. Besides maybe Robert Kraft, New England, who's owned it forever. I can't name more than 4 owners. I have no fucking okay. Tony Khan, just because his son has a wrestling.
Yeah.
I can't name more than 5 owners. I don't fucking know who the owners are.
I
But
don't know the owner of the Bills. I don't know the owner of the Jets.
yeah, I mean, but everyone in the world knows who Jerry is.
Sure is.
I know who Stan Kroenke is, but I can't pick him out in the fucking crowd.
I just know that the Waltons, they own the Broncos.
Whoever that lady is with the Indianapolis coach, she be involved like hell.
But she says she don't interfere. She just listens.
She don't.
She just listens because when it get done, she don't want them to fucking lie to her. She's like, no, I heard you guys call the wrong fucking play.
She have on a headset and all.
And she sit there and she write down what the fuck's going on. And then she asks her coaches, why did this happen like this? And she want to make sure that they not bullshitting her.
I love that, man.
Because they'll sit up there and say, oh, the quarterback made the wrong read. No, you called the wrong fucking play. I heard it.
I love that.
But you got fucking Stephen Jones up there. Hey, pass play, run a pass play.
The walkie-talkie.
Yo, Savage called that shit out so fast.
I said he's all calling in an audible.
Look at this shit, man.
Yeah,
Why is he off to the side?
Like he has the C word. He's like 6 feet. He's like 6 feet away, like he has the C word.
It's the kiddie table, man.
Look how he looking at them while they talk.
Go back and watch that press conference, man. Jerry Jones went up there and took over that press conference. Every time they asked Shotty a question, Jerry Jones cut him off.
He did.
And then he spent the whole fucking press conference bashing his own fucking players. And then remember 5th when I told you, I was like, after Pickens got picked up, I said we're gonna go 7-11 or some shit, 7-10. And then after the press conference, I said, nope, back to 5-12.
Facts.
Because I was like, there's no way you can start off a season shitting on your players like that and think that you're gonna have any type of productivity.
It really started during the draft. Dude was fiddling with his thumbs while the little kids was picking players, man.
Yep.
He was fiddling with it in the war room with no say-so, bro. That shit was brutal. That shit was terrible, man. You got the kids walking around with the iPads looking at people still on the list. Jerry fucking air thrusting.
Oh, man.
Like he's heavy metal. Oh, my God, dude. That shit was embarrassing.
Hey, that comment right there that you just highlighted, the reason I know that that's true is because they've already said in order to bring Brian Flores in here as DC, he would have to make $2 to $3 million more a year than Shotty.
Damn.
That's how low of a salary Shotty was willing to take.
Damn.
To become head coach.
See? He just happened to be there.
Yep.
I said that shit when they got him. I said, look at him.
They gave him a bottle of water from the airport. You're the head coach. We'll give you a case. We like you. Yeah? And free parking pass.
Who do we draft to make Jerry do that dance? Who do we draft right there?
Ravel, the kid with the blown out knee.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and once they drafted Ravel, I called Phil. I said, "Are you going live now?"
Champ was pissed.
Yo, Deone Walker, 6'7", 350, defensive tackle, was sitting right there. I wanted him so bad. I just put my head down and got so mad.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm a player and I don't wish on nobody, if I tear my Achilles, my ACL, I ain't mad. I know Jerry gonna draft me.
Yeah.
I ain't mad. I know who's gonna get me. As soon as I tear, I'm like, oh, go Cowboys.
Just stay the fuck away from Dr. Cooper, man.
Yep.
There's a player Savage might know on Miami who tore both his ACLs the last couple years, and he was balling out against Ohio State.
Who was that guy some years ago messed himself up at
what You're talking about the linebacker. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
no,
linebacker.
Mohamed Toure.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't his ACLs. One was his ACL and one was his Achilles. He had serious injuries.
Yeah.
He left Rutgers. Yo, he caught Jeremiah Smith in the
I saw
backfield
that.
on a sweep, man. Yo, and that kid's legit. He's like from Irvington. He's from yes, it's like Southern Jersey. He's like 6'5", 250, that kid. If that kid never suffered those injuries, yo, he's a round one pick. Someone's gonna get such a day three. That kid's a beast. Beast. Actually, he follows me on Twitter and I follow him. I'm like, yo, bro, stay healthy. Just stay healthy, man.
I ain't gonna lie. They got this whole Max Crosby talk. Go get him. I won't give a shit. It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter. Him and Quinn Williams gonna do some good. They're gonna celebrate. Defense get out of the field. We're gonna go out there and throw
I'm sending them Osa. Hey, look, we signed. You gave Max a contract this year. I gave Osa a contract this year. We're gonna swap the contracts, and I give you a 5th round pick, and we call it even.
I would do that.
Get Osa the fuck off this team.
He sucked. I told Corner he was
Yo, do me a
sucker
favor.
is what I call him. Old sucker.
Somebody pull up Milton Williams' stats. He plays for the Patriots. The Patriots signed him from the Philadelphia Eagles. We could have signed him, but no, we signed Osa. Check out his stats. You're gonna want to vomit. He's a 3-tech for the Patriots.
It ain't nothing too crazy.
There is 2 people on this team that didn't deserve contracts. Osa and Hunter Lipke. I don't know why the fuck they gave that dude a contract. And Turpin. Those 3 didn't.
He had 5 last year.
And how many sacks? How many does he have this year?
3.5.
3.5.
I could have swore I saw more.
Nah.
But
he ain't got
yo, you can get there are Osas on every fucking team in the league, bro.
Yep.
There's no need to get at. I would go in there and try to find some. Like I would pay somebody to go over there and bait him during the. Hey man, just get in the fight with us so we can void this contract. Like, do something so that he fuck up to void this contract so I can get rid of him. That's a bad fucking contract, man. That's all we do is bad contracts.
Bland was a bad contract.
Which one?
Bland.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be a bad contract. You're just wasting time with CD. CD gets hurt multiple times a year now.
Yeah.
He missed time twice. He trying to jump 10 feet high to take one of Dak balls to fall down and get concussion or something.
Oh, wide receiver jet sweeps and shit.
Yep.
But you can't trust him to make it through a season.
Yep. You definitely can't trust him, and you definitely can't catch him to secure the ball. He's a drop. He's prone to drop the ball, bro.
Yo, he got to take that 88 off, man. 88 is supposed to be Mr. Reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay if he wants to change his number. Like take that 88
put 19.
off.
I'm 100% okay with it.
Yeah, he can come up off that number, man. But I think he had this problem 2 years ago or so.
Yeah.
When we played not Green Bay in the playoffs, we played him in the regular season, I think in 2022, and he was just dropping shit. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with his hands?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, you bring who you want to here, bro. I don't care what type of elite defensive player. First of all, you ain't got enough draft picks or enough money to get you what Prescott would be, because Prescott needs more than just comparable players. Let's not act like, all these teams have had top 2 defenses, man, that they've been winning these Super Bowls. Like, they've had good we've had top 5. We've all had top 5s. It's just that their quarterback know what to do in those moments. It's not about. That's why they always try to look at that. Like, look at Dexter, look at Jalen. I don't give a fuck. Who has a big ass ring on their finger, bro? I don't give a fuck about no stats from Jalen Hurts and Dak, bro. That man got his best weapon took away. They took that man AR-15 away and left him with a Bowie knife and told him get through the jungle.
I
And
check this out.
he
Check
knocked them
this.
all out.
I knew he was on fire. Milton Williams only played 10 games this year. He got hurt and then got put to IR. So over to a 10-game period, he had 27 tackles, 3.5 sacks, 8 tackles for a loss. And his last game he played was November the 9th against Tampa Bay. That's when he got hurt.
Shit, that done it.
He played 10 games. 8 tackles for a loss.
Yeah, I don't buy into that whole fucking that shit. That shit pisses me off, man. Like, are we sure he's a better quarterback than him? Are we sure about that?
Absolutely not.
We say that for certain that we know he's a better QB than him?
Nope.
How much longer has he been in the league over that kid?
Well, hardware, man. None of that other shit matters, man.
Give a fuck about that, bro. They took that man main weapon away and said, hey, man, we got a helicopter waiting on the other side. You get there, man. I don't know.
If Dak Prescott retire in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, does he sit at the table with a ring on his finger?
No.
Then you move the fuck on, man. Because it's not about regular season wins. If you don't think this dude can get you a Super Bowl, then you get rid of his ass and you get somebody in that you can. We're not the Cincinnati Bengals. We're not the Cleveland Browns and the Jets, where they just happy to play football and excited to get to a playoff game every now and again.
The
standard is Super Bowl. Man, they put bricks over that bitch and concrete and every damn thing else. That window is done.
Yeah, that window.
He had 2 windows. 2016, 2017 was a window. 21, 22, 23 was a window. He had 2 windows. It's over, man.
Yeah, nah, for sure. For sure.
He can't move.
Oh, no. Terrible.
Yo, go pick any game this year and watch when Dak Prescott dropped back. When he dropped back and his last foot hit on his drop back, he starts to drift to the left. I don't know why the fuck he does that shit. I've been focusing more on just like looking at players and the way they play in the game. Just like Zeke doing that fucking hop skip before he took off from out of nowhere. He just started doing that shit. I don't know why Dak Prescott, when he drops back, he just starts to drift to his left. And then I said it, last year, I said he can't read over his left shoulder. He throws interceptions on the left hash mark all the fucking time. When he starts reading to the right and he has to look back to the left, he can't find that fucking linebacker that's there. They get interceptions all the time off his ass, man.
As a head coach, when you know your defense is ranked as bad as it is and they can't catch a fucking break, why would you say you thought you was going to get the ball back as a fucking head coach? Why would you say that? Oh, man, get that dude out of here, bro. Get Brian Schottenheimer the fuck out of here, man. Fuck him.
I was done with him after the Panthers game. Because Corner told me the reason he believed in him was because he hadn't lied to him. Scotty has been lying since he got hired.
Yeah.
It took a while for people to see it. But that motherfucker has been lying to people. I remember he told me, man, we're going to win so much, everybody going to come for our coaches.
Oh, he did.
There's a realistic possibility that all your coaches might be unemployed next year. Who the fuck want to coach off of Dallas right
you
now?
got Savage laughing like a motherfucker. He did say, I forgot he said
Yeah, he did say that.
I don't remember that.
He said they're going to try to hire all our coaches. That's how much we going to win.
That's what he said.
Nobody wants these losers.
He said that shit big-chested, too.
Well, that boy no Marty, his daddy, boy.
Yo, how many head coaches got hired and the quarterback was sitting in the sitting in the room with him?
Not many.
Only one. Dak Prescott was sitting there grinning from ear to ear because he knew he got the substitute teacher.
He knew he got the motherfucker. He knew He knew he ain't had to worry about no head coach coming in here with no complex plays. It's hard for him to learn because he's happy. He was happy, bro.
Yeah.
He had his contract and he had his head coach to where he felt he wasn't no pressure on him, and he was happy, bro. They don't want to win.
And see, Shotty knows he's the head coach because of Dak Prescott. That's why he don't get on Dak Prescott's ass. How can you not get on Dak Prescott's ass when he's throwing dumbass interceptions? Like I remember when Sean Payton got on the Broncos and Russell Wilson was fucking up and he was in that man's face, cussing him the fuck
On the
out.
sideline, too, on camera.
He's like, you too fucking old to be doing this dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Like, how is nobody able to get in fucking Dak Prescott's face and say, 10 fucking years and you threw that same interception 5 years ago? The same fucking coverage 3 years ago.
Parcells used to rip into him on the sidelines, rip into Sean Payton. They'd be like on the 2-yard line and he'd try and throw the ball. He would rip into Sean Payton big time.
Yeah. Because they know better. They get into their fucking heads. They think they know better. They think we're going to run, so we're going to pass. Well, maybe they think we're going to pass, but then I'm going to fake a run so that they think that we're going to run, and then we pass. That's just too much. Just play fucking football, man. They're trying to outsmart people instead of being good at football. Emmitt Smith came out of that. What game was that when they was down going into in the Super Bowl? They were down.
The second Pittsburgh. The second Buffalo game.
The second Buffalo game. And then they came out, what they do? They ran the ball the same
7 plays in a row.
Over and over and over again. It's not time to be cute. It's time to play football.
But is it that common sense? Shouldn't you run the same play until they stop it?
Yep.
I keep telling you, the most demoralizing thing when I played football was for you to give up 4 yards, 6 yards, 4 yards, 7 yards, 8 yards, 3 yards. When you constantly had to stay on the field for 10 play, 12 play drives, man, it felt like every fucking thing that they did worked. That is demoralizing, man, to play defense like that.
It is.
You can give up a 25-yard pass and be like, oh, man, that was a blown coverage or missed assignment or whatever, or we were just in the wrong formation and they got one on us. You can deal with those. But when they go just matriculate down the field and they target all of these different fucking receivers, you like every fucking thing they do work. You get out-coached. You get outplayed. That shit happened all year long with the Cowboys.
Yeah. And then how about last week? They're saying, "Oh, we traded for a guy and we forgot to play him." Like,
I heard that.
Fuck?
Yep.
This is exactly why Shotty cannot be a head coach, bro. How do you trade somebody? Shotty Eberflus told Jerry Jones that they got Logan Wilson got lost in rotation. That's why he didn't get played. They forgot about him. That's what they told Jerry Jones when Jerry Jones bro. Jerry Jones.
The coach got CTE. The coach got CTE.
They traded for a player in the middle of the season, and he didn't play because Matty Eberflus, incompetent ass, and Shotty's lack of leadership as a head coach, they said he got lost in the rotation.
Like there's 99 linebackers on the team.
Like this linebacker's so good that they just forgot about that one.
And you got one that's not even a fucking football player.
Damn.
I hope they're not playing Overshown on Sunday. I hope they're not. I mean,
man, he's a has-been. He in that Jalen Smith era, bro. Stop. Man, they need to get rid of him.
Yeah. And C-Fifth, remember when everybody was talking about let him sit? And I was like, you're going to end up fucking stuck giving him a contract.
You said play him and see what you got.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have that speed. I mean, maybe it comes. I don't think it comes back. It's possible. You know, go down to Mexico, Colombia, get some stem cell treatments. But I don't know, man. I know he lost that speed, man. But he lost it.
There's so many coulda, shoulda, wouldas, man, that have come through Dallas, man. So many coulda, shoulda, wouldas.
Agent Zero.
He's done, bro. He's done for. He ain't got it, man. That's sad, bro. I told you, you get hurt, don't worry, you'll get a job.
And the sad part is Jerry Jones about to pay this motherfucker next season.
If he do
Ah,
that, fuck great.
Jerry Jones is gonna pay him, and Overshawn is gonna be. He's gonna get the Jalen Smith type contract.
I was just gonna say that.
He's gonna get a Jalen Smith contract. He's gonna take a little bit less to lock up 4 years. He's gonna play like shit for 2 to 3 of them, and they're gonna release him.
Like I said, it ain't nothing they can show me until number 4 gone. I don't give. And that's they can bring in anybody they want, bro. I do not give a shit. Until 4 is gone, not interested. Don't give a damn. Not gonna win. More talent wasted. CeeDee Lamb has been here half a decade already. It ain't gonna be no different than any other. The last 88 we had, it ain't gonna be no different than Amari Cooper. It ain't gonna be no different than nobody. Them offensive lines, the running backs, all-time great Zeke. In a few years he was good. Tony Pollard tore it down. You had how many 1,000-yard running backs has this dude had? How many 1,000-yard receiver has this dude had? How much help has he had? Jerry goes out his way to get this dude this talent, and Dak still in this year goes games without touchdowns like he's a fucking rookie.
Yep.
Like he's a goddamn rookie. And you got grown-ass men still on here use excuses. Well, he was a 4th rounder. Shut your bitch ass up. That was 10 years ago. You know how much experience this man's supposed to motherfucking have in 10 years?
So if he hit his ceiling as a 4th rounder, then it's time to move on.
There you go.
I don't understand. That is even more of a reason to get rid of him. He was a 4th rounder for a reason. Yo, look, the 49ers found Brock Purdy at the very end of the fucking draft. Get somebody in here and put something behind him and give him an actual shot to learn and develop.
Yep.
Yo, the scary shit is, they want the kid from Tennessee, the corner, McCoy,
Fuck,
to
you
hurt
for
them.
real?
They not doing it.
I don't give a fuck if they get him. If they get him in the 5th round, I don't give a fuck. I'm like 5th now. Get him in here and give him an actual shot to develop. And if he doesn't have it, draft somebody else.
No, what I'm saying is they want that hurt corner. Dallas wants that hurt corner from Tennessee.
They not drafting hurt corners back to back. I don't see that.
Man, don't put anything past Jerry, bro.
Because of Jerry Jones.
Man, these motherfuckers drafted a tight end every year for like 10 years fucking straight.
Oh,
yeah.
All bad. Fucking bad, man.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
You draft all these tight ends and you won't even put the jumbo sets in with them. It's so fucking stupid.
And I was only looking for a tight end too, with all those tight ends. Because we had Witten.
My question is, why put 3 tight? So we normally go into a game with 3 tight ends: Spanford, Schoonmaker, and Ferguson. How often do you see 2 tight end sets in?
Never.
What is the point of having 3 of them?
True.
What's the point?
Throw that ball.
Jerry Jones, go get Carson Beck. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, but perfect example. How about if you had Carson Beck, but you had that $76 million next year to throw on defense?
Well, yeah, that would be the perfect situation because
that'll be
if you got a rookie quarterback coming in here with a very stout defense, that's gonna help him.
Carson Beck's going to be a day 3 pick. He's going to be a 4th, 5th rounder.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's go get him. Why the fuck? Penn State, 6'5", 235.
Oh, Drew Allis. The Penn State kid, his deep ball's horrendous.
So is Dak Prescott.
So is Dak. I do not care.
You're right. No, listen, I don't have a problem, but like I said, I just don't want to draft him, and then he's sitting on the bench for 3 years, and get that kid, throw that 76 mil on defense, and you're actually going to have a better shot, man.
Yeah.
I kept telling everybody all off season, well, not y'all, but the best weapon you can get Dak Prescott is a good defense.
If 6'4", 230 Carson Beck is going late, get him. Get him.
Yeah, he's day 3 all day long.
Man, figure something out. Draft a goddamn quarterback, man. Don't wait till I'm 27 and try to come with this that little Manning bullshit boy.
And you can't get Manning anyway.
You won't even be in position. And then they always talk about, oh, y'all wanted you goddamn right we want to lose because this middle of the pack bullshit, look where it get us.
Yeah.
No
But
man's
Look
land.
where have us drafting that.
But the further Miami goes in the playoffs, though, the higher his drafting he's gonna go back.
Oh
The
yeah.
further he takes them,
Yeah.
the higher he's gonna
What you think
go.
about old boy from Oregon, Savage, Dante Moore?
Man, I don't.
He's gonna be gone in the first round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I see
think.
they got him ranked number 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a horrendous. And I posed this question the other day. I was like, okay, Mendoza. Everyone, he looks like he's Peyton Manning this year. But does he look like he's Peyton Manning just because the fucking quarterback class is so horrible this year and everyone's drooling over him and looking to trade 3, 4 number ones? The quarterback draft is horrendous this year. But yet we all know there's gonna be some sleepers in round day 3 that are gonna blow up, and turn into great players. We know there's gonna be those players out there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
My
just
my only my only
defense.
problem with Mendoza is he's a he's a shotgun quarterback.
Give us, yes, he's never
And
played in
and
pro style.
and I need a quarterback that can get underneath center. And they're gonna have to teach him that in the NFL. That will be my worry with drafting Mendoza.
You figure that he's probably going to go
That's
to
why
the
you
Raiders.
that's why you develop young quarterbacks out the draft, man.
Yeah, yeah. You need to get a quarterback guru though that can teach him how to drop back.
Hey,
And when was the last time the Cowboys had one
When-
of those?
When's the last time we developed any player
shit,
at
they had
any
John.
position?
They had John Kitna helping Dak, but they got rid of him.
Yeah.
I
They
remember
got rid.
that. I remember
I
that.
Yeah,
mean, he did one.
and
He did one for number 4.
Mike McCarthy got
that,
the best out of Dak Prescott that you'll ever see.
you'll never see 2023 Dak Prescott
You'll
ever
never.
again.
Oh my God, him
That
and
was
Lane, boy.
that is the
Shit.
best Dak Prescott you will ever see, and that is over.
And I was on my channel going crawl like motherfucking Dak. I was I was going in the corner. The
And
corner was like,
but you know what's so funny about that year? McCarthy had to dumb down the playbook so Prescott can have a
corner.
better year.
Fucking corner was me and corner was going at it. He was like, dude, all year, and I give corner praise because all year he was like, I hear you, bro, but I still don't trust you this regular season. I said, dude, you think Jordan Love finna come in our motherfucking house and beat us? You crazy? I was going that corner crazy. I thought you think Dak finna let Jordan Love come in? Shit. Boy, that season broke me. That Green Bay game broke me, bro.
Yeah,
For real.
I think he broke a lot of them.
Dude, I was on my channel rooting for that. I'm gonna find some old clips and just make a compilation. I was a Dacaroni at 23. I ain't gonna lie to you. He showed his ass in 23.
I was done with Dak after 22. 21, I was like, we were so close. They played bad. 22, I was like, that's it. And 23 just cemented my feelings about this team. Like
23, man.
this is not a professional football team. It's an entertainment team that plays football. It's not a
Oh,
football team.
I think
That's
22
good.
hit me more than 23.
That's the painful truth there, man.
That's
the painful
true.
fucking truth. God damn, boy.
Say that again. An entertainment. Say it again.
It is an entertainment organization that plays football.
That just so happened to play.
That should be a fucking t-shirt, man.
God damn,
That
boy.
should
That
be a
hurt.
t-shirt, man.
Boy, that hurt, boy. Woo!
That's facts. That's facts.
Man, damn, boy.
Yeah, it's bad, man. Because Jerry Jones, even no matter what, he's always spinning some shit. I told JB, I said he should be sued for false advertising. He sat up there in the halfway through the season and told everybody this was a playoff team. You cannot sell a product and lie about what it is.
Theft by deception. That's theft by
Yeah,
deception.
it's that, but man, there should be a class action lawsuit. Everybody that owns season tickets that say Jerry Jones has actively sold us a fraudulent product every single year.
You say that. Years ago, the Giants were so fucking bad. Yo, check this out. The Giants organization, Tom Landry was a coach for the Giants. They let him go. Vince Lombardi was a coach for the Giants. They let him go. The Giants were so fucking bad. The state was trying to take the team away from the Maras. And until like they got their shit together. That's how it was serious up here. I'm serious. I was way before my time, but there's articles about it. You can read it. The people were fucking rioting.
You know why stats don't matter on stats, and you always say what the difference between a 13-4 and 8-8 record. Dak Prescott in 2023 had 4,500 yards, and we won 12 games. This year, he's only like 60 yards shy of that same damn record.
Damn. Damn.
He had 45 yards in 23. This
That's
year,
a perfect example.
he has 44.82 this year. And he had 36 touchdowns that year. He got 30 this year. So they let you know right there, numbers ain't shit.
That shit don't matter, man.
He's literally his best season. He's neck and neck. And matter of fact, 2019, the motherfucker had 4,900 yards.
That was his worst season.
That is bullshit, man.
Yo,
bullshit.
The reason I even started saying that was because when I looked at Dak Prescott wins and his losses, when he won consistently, he was around 200 to 250 yards passing, 2 to 3 touchdowns, and Zeke or the running back was around 100 to 125. That's how they won. When he put up those 450 yards, almost 500 yards, they were all fucking losses.
I said before the season started, I said if you see Dak throw for like 5,000 yards, it's going to be a losing season.
It's a losing season.
That just shows you how important defense and running the ball is.
He said, OG want to trade back. There's nothing to trade back to?
There's nothing. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of that, how bad would this draft be if you didn't have 2 firsts because you traded Parsons?
Oh, my God. It would be. It would be.
Horrendous.
Oh,
I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if there's anything they can do, man.
like I said, I don't have any hope for next year because I don't know how you fix his offense. I don't know how you fix his offense. Without getting rid of number 4, which we all agree they're not going to do, even though we want it. They're not going to get rid of 4 next year. So how do you fix this offense? Because you can't really get much more than 4,500 yards passing.
No, you can't.
You can't. I mean, you can get a couple more, maybe 200 more yards out of a running back, but that's it.
Will Chamberlain to play tight end. I mean, what else? I don't know. I really don't. I don't have the answer.
But even with Ferguson having a down year, he's second in tight ends in touchdowns.
Even will that tight end, Dak can find some way to throw that bitch over his head, boy.
Yeah. But I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right. Last year they were like, man, we need a number 2 wide receiver. You can't go out and get a number 2 wide receiver because you already got one. Last year they said we need a running game. Well, you have a running game, so you don't need to draft a running game. What are we drafting on offense to help Dak Prescott? Now you got to draft a quarterback to help the offense from Dak Prescott.
They'll say, you know what? They'll say we need to draft a damn left tackle.
That's fine, but you tried. You got a first rounder over there. And believe it or not, you're going to be stuck with him for next year, and you're going to be stuck with Steele because you need to draft all defense. And as sad as Steele is, he's at least serviceable. He's going to give up probably 3 to 5 sacks a year. Same with Guyton. They're going to get a couple penalties, but they're serviceable.
But the problem is, Dak, hold on.
Your defense is not serviceable at all.
And the problem with Dak, it's his own problem. He hold on to the ball way too damn long.
Oh, yeah, I was screaming that last game. I'm like, OG, throw the ball downfield, you little bitch.
That fucking OG said. Have our defense giving you another chance. All right, let's see what you're going to do with it, you hoe. Yo, this motherfucker stats are almost identical. from 2023 to 25. Y'all gotta stop. That's the bullshit, man.
I'm
But yo,
trying to
check this
tell
out.
y'all, man.
OG broke down. OG went live this morning, and he broke down Dak's stats this year, like against the teams, and it was against. He blew up against the Jets, the good teams. He did like, he blew up against the Giants, the Redskins twice. Like those were the games he went off.
But he did that. He did that shit in 2023 too.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Against the Giants, he had 361. Yeah. Against the Jets, he had 237. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Denver, he had 188 yards. Even that first game, that loss against
Hey, and that was all in the first half because he was dog shit in the second.
Sure fucking was.
Because remember when I was like, oh gee, man, the offensive line ain't blocking. Dak is doing the best he can. That second half happened. I said, oh no, that shit was all Dak.
Bro, I can't believe
I called that shot out in live time. I'm like, nope, that was on Dak.
How do you go from winning 3 in a row to losing 3 in a row?
Better teams.
Yeah. I mean, no one. I mean, little by little, we thought KC was getting bad. You know what I'm trying to say? But no one thought they were going to have a top 10 pick in the draft. No, no one thought that.
Fucking Chicago. The Chicago game we lost 2 picks. The Denver game we lost 2 picks. The Detroit game we lost 2 picks.
Yep. Yo, if you go back and watch that Denver game, he threw the exact same picks he threw in the Green Bay Packers playoff game. The exact same picks.
You're right.
Sorry to cut you off, man.
No, you good, brother. I really be I be frustrated with what's wrong with these people that just like they can't let go of the dudes if he's won something for who you gonna get, man. All right, so you just want to lose with somebody, you gonna lose it. Motherfucker, we already losing. Are you kidding me?
They ain't won shit in forever. They worried about losing.
So you just want to get anybody. Yeah.
So they feel better if instead of going 5-12, they feel better with 8-8 and 1.
So I don't want to go in the blank. Motherfucker, welcome to the NFL.
And that's
You think Denver said, hey, get Sierra husband out here because Bo Nix is in line. That ain't how that shit worked.
Yep.
They didn't know
you don't have it. You don't have your replacement on the team. You got to go get him.
They didn't know they was gonna get him, bro. They just knew they had to get rid of that motherfucker.
Yep.
Whatever they owe him, they said, man, hey, he out of here, man. And you know what? It was a good decision because look at him. Went to Pittsburgh. Now he got benched by.
Yo, Russell Wilson plays so bad that when Jackson Dart went down, he threw one pass and the entire fucking stadium booed him. And had the head coach running in the medical tent.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. He's like, get out of here.
He's like, can you still see? Yeah, they're good enough. Get out.
Man,
I see double. We'll throw to the one on the left.
He violated his HIPAA law by going into the fucking tent. I never seen a head coach run into the tent so fast.
That man knew his job was on the line. He said, "Oh hell no."
That was funny. Like, and then they ran him like 3 plays later.
Yes,
that was the best part. I'm like, they're trying to kill him.
That kid had a 100% had a concussion in that tent.
And they called a draw.
He was, the face that he made when Russell Wilson threw that pass. He was like, "Oh hell no!" he ran over to that. Oh man, these quarterbacks are bad, man. It's time to move on. Russell Wilson has probably played his last snaps as a quarterback. This is probably Aaron Rodgers' last season.
Oh, I hope so. I'm tired of looking at him.
He's gonna take his ayahuasca and maybe come back. Oh, we lost fifth.
Think so.
We lost fifth.
Yeah.
Maybe they come back.
They play tomorrow, right? Ravens
Who?
and
Who?
don't the Ravens and no, I get no. I'm thinking today's Friday. I got my days all messed up. No, no, it's today Friday. I'm trying. No,
No,
I
no,
think
it's
today's
it's
Thursday.
Saturday.
there might be a Friday game. They play
No,
all the time when it gets late in the season.
No, you got 2 games Saturday.
yeah, but they're important games. I think it's I know the Ravens play Pittsburgh for the division, and I don't know what the other game is.
They're 49ers and the Seahawks.
They're playing for the number one overall seed.
Yep.
And then I think the Sunday night they switched, and I think that's an important game. I think.
Yeah, yeah, but really think about this. You got Sam Darnold, who everybody thought was a bust. He's playing for the number one overall seed, back-to-back seasons, and San Francisco has been devastated by injuries. Their number one wide receiver, they just took
Yeah.
all his guaranteed money because for some reason he don't want to play football anymore. And they're literally fighting for the number one overall seed with the last pick in the draft. And these dudes are scared to get rid of Dak Prescott.
That's coaching. That's coaching. That's
100%.
coaching. That's coaching.
You got one of the best, if not the best middle linebacker in the league in Fred Warner out for the season. And that defense is still balling.
Trent Williams been banged up this season, but
Yeah.
he's a beast. Man. He's a
He's
beast.
like that every.
Yeah, he's up there in age. But guy like him, he could have played 50 years ago. Like he's
And Brock Purdy just slinging the ball around like it's made of cotton candy, bro. Shout
And
out to OG.
Bo Nick is playing his ass out too.
And Drake May. It's a young man's game.
There's a Brock Purdy in this draft. You know what I'm saying? It's just so hard to find him on the quarterback. You know
Yeah, what team is Greenlaw on? They lost. Nate Dawg said
who?
they let Greenlaw go this offseason. What team signed him?
I don't know. He's a D tackle, Javon Greenlaw. Maybe
No. The linebacker Greenlaw.
oh
He tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl. Coming
oh
off the
I remember.
sideline.
I remember that.
And then he came back late last year, and then he was they didn't re-sign him this year. Oh, he's in Denver, so he's in the fucking playoffs. God damn it! Everybody in the fucking playoffs, man.
Except for who? The number one offense.
And
All right.
Scott.
Yo, but uncensored to show you how much coaching like matters. You can Google it. There's a picture out there. Sam Darnold had a stint in Carolina. There's pics of him lining up at defensive tackle in practice. They had him playing DT in practice. You can Google it. It'll pop up.
Coaching, man.
I guess they thought he sucked so much. Oh yeah, go play D tackle for a couple of reps. Like,
I think more careers are ruined in the NFL
Yep.
by coaching than you have actual bad players.
1,000%.
You have players that are freak athletes that dominate college football and then get into the NFL and look completely lost because of coaching. Number one overall draft picks, top 5 picks. They get into the NFL with dumbass coaches like Matt Eberflus and Shoddy and Urban Meyer and shit like that, and their careers are fucking over. How many fucking quarterbacks have the Jets ran through? Damn, Darnold used to play for the Jets.
Yeah. They drafted him.
Baker Mayfield used to play for the Browns, and they fucking shipped him out. Listening to a fucking coach. Yo, I was talking about, I don't know, I think, Savage, you were there. We were talking about, what's his name? The quarterback for the Browns, the one that's hurt. From Houston.
Watson. Deshaun Watson.
His contract is so fucking outrageously stupid. The amount of money they owe this dude over the next 3 years. He's got to be the starter.
That's like $80 million next year.
Yeah, and they can't even restructure it.
The owners were pissed off when the Houston Texans did that contract. I think it was the original, I believe.
No, that was straight to the Browns. The Browns made that contract.
Okay, so then it was the Browns, but there was so, like you said, it was so much guaranteed money all the other owners were like livid. Like they were saying, like, yo, they just sunk us.
Nah, and that was a snap back to reality real fast. It's because you can get one player all that guaranteed money, but the other owners are like, there's not a lot of Clevelands out here really. There's only 32 of us. So when you get somebody like Lamar Jackson that tries to play hardball, they're like, okay, there's only 32 of us, and
Yo,
only one wants you.
yo, think about it. Well, I could be wrong, but I don't think Cleveland's been good since fucking Bernie Kosar was there. You
They
know, I
were
was
they were good in the mid 90s, mid to late 90s, but that team got shipped out to Baltimore.
I got you. I got you. I got
If
you.
that same team was poised to win in Cleveland, but they took that whole team, they took everything but the name and the colors. The city of Cleveland said you can't take the name, you can't have the colors. And
Yeah.
they became the Baltimore Ravens, and then that fucking team won like 2 years after they moved.
See, like I'm a big tradition guy. Why did like the Houston Oilers never come back? Why did they have to call it the Texans? Why did like
Because so the Houston Oilers, when they moved, that owner had the rights to all the names. So the Tennessee Titans, all of their lineage, their history, their stats, and everything is Houston Oilers stats. So
wow,
if
I
you
didn't
go
know
to
that.
if you go to the Tennessee Titans like historic data, it'll pull up the Houston Oilers because they picked that whole team up and everything. They had to name the colors and everything, and they went to Tennessee with it. And then that's why the Houston Texans came and started completely over.
Yeah. I would have rather seen the Oilers. I mean,
And then at University of Houston, the football team they wore the Houston Oilers old colors.
Yeah,
The Titans try to do a cease and desist of trying to stop them from
yeah,
wearing those colors.
yeah,
yeah, but
because
they're still
they
wearing them.
still
They're
want.
still wearing. It's a little variation, but it's pretty close.
Yeah,
It's
well,
pretty
that's
close.
just like you got high school teams and stuff like that that uses the Patriots logos and stuff like that. There's some little tweaks that you can do to get away with it,
Yeah,
but it's just crazy because like you got the Oakland Raiders that became the Los Angeles Raiders that's now the Las Vegas Raiders, and they've kept all of their history because the owner owns the rights to it, but the city of Cleveland was not. They were going to sue the city of Cleveland was going to sue the owner of the Baltimore Ravens now to keep him from moving the team. So as a way to just be able to move the team real fast and not have to be stuck there, they just said, "All right, you can keep the name and the colors."
what was that old fort name?
The
Yeah, I
who?
can't think of his name.
I know he dead now, but I forgot his name.
Yeah, I can't think of the name. The Baltimore Colts did the same thing when they went to Indianapolis.
Yeah,
They picked up and took everything. They did
Yeah,
that
they
shit
had
overnight in the middle of the
Mayflower.
night. In the
Mayflower
middle,
Moving Company. I remember that.
yeah, in the middle of the night, they moved the whole fucking stadium. That's insane, but that's how it is. I mean, the city of St. Louis tried to sue to keep the Los Angeles Rams there or the St. Louis Rams there, but they didn't care. How you gonna fight billionaires?
Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because they want because the billionaires want a new stadium, but they want the state and the county and the city to pay for it, but they
Well,
refuse to.
it was never gonna happen in St. Louis because one, they wanted to get Jerry Jones was dead set that they were gonna get teams in LA, the second biggest market in the entire country. They were
Yeah,
dead set. And so when Stan Kroenke and Jerry Jones teamed up, it was pretty much written in stone at that point in time. That's what I'm like. The city of St. Louis ain't got enough money to fight the billionaires, and they can move. They would have just had to pay a fine. Who moved and had to pay a fine? Was it the Raiders
yep,
when they moved from Oakland to LA the first time, or LA to
yep.
Oakland, or whatever it was? They just
As a
paid
matter
the
of fact,
fine. It was
they had to pay a fine twice. And when they moved back from L.A. back to Oakland, they still
yeah,
paid the fine.
yeah. It's just that's a rounding error for them, man. You
It's
know.
probably a tax write-off, probably.
Yeah, it's probably some written in because they use public funding to build these stadiums, and they project it out over a certain amount of time. So when they leave, they want several $1 million to cover the loss in revenue that they're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, every study has shown that the amount of money they spend on these stadiums isn't worth.
It's not.
It's never been worth. They always say, "Oh, it's going to bring in all these people," but you have to assume that these people aren't going to already come. Like in Las Vegas, it's already busy. It was always busy here during
Yeah.
football season because people will fly in to gamble, and we got all these sports bars and all of this stuff out here. It's a whole fucking experience, and so the hotels are already full. And then they sold Las Vegas that, oh, we're going to put a stadium here and that's going to bring in more traffic. Well, the rooms are already full, so we already had the traffic. They just got something to do now. And what happened is all the people that normally would come to Vegas to sit in the bars and watch and the sports book and stuff, guess what they did? They now went to the stadium. So now the bars had less people. So it hurt the fucking bars and casinos.
Listen, I could be wrong, but I just think there's so much distractions in Las Vegas. It is impossible to have a successful team there. You know, like you expect these kids, even in the off season, not to
You,
be out and they're
you,
not
you
being
say that,
praised to every
you say
night.
you say that, but their minor league soccer team won a championship. The Aces, the WNBA team, has won 3 championships. The hockey team has won a championship and competed for another one. It's just the fucking football team.
I didn't even know they had a hockey
And
team. See, like I would think that would be like the
the
last
the Las
sport.
the Las Vegas Knights, bro, it is one of the biggest tickets in town.
See,
Yeah,
I would,
oh yeah,
If
they
you
come
if you
out, boy.
never
It's going to like Game
if
of
you
Thrones.
if you've never been to a hockey game, go to the Vegas Golden Knights hockey game as your first experience, and I'll tell you right now, it is one of the best sporting
no,
events. They put on a fucking show.
no, you're right.
It
I
is
hate
so it was
hockey.
so it's so over the top that when they first built it, the other NFL teams were pissed off at Vegas because they felt like it was disgracing the purity of the sport because hockey doesn't have all they didn't have all those pre-game, like they got projectors on the fucking ice to like you said, it's like Game of Thrones and shit like that. They do a fucking sword fight and everything like that before they bring out the other team's fucking mascot and chop his ass up and everything. And the rest of the hockey teams is like, this isn't what we do, but this is Vegas. It's all about show.
No, you're right. You're
But
right.
it's a fucking event. It's fun.
Like I've been to hockey games in person. It's fun, but you'll never catch me ever watching it.
I watch
Ever.
it all the time, man. But
No.
another fun sport is lacrosse, man. They be fucking each other up in that sport. I
Yeah,
love it.
they do fuck each other up. They do.
Yeah, we got the Vegas Desert Dogs out here, and I tell people all the time, man, go watch some of these different sports, man. You have a good time, and it's like the tickets are only like $25, if that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And you can get out, but I'm a big fan of the Las Vegas Aces, man. They dominate.
I'd rather watch the lingerie football league than the Cowboys the way they're
They,
playing.
we had that out here. It's called the Legends Football League now.
I
Oh
see.
wow,
Yeah, I had a friend that used to play for them.
they still have the same uniforms.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's more like sports bras and booty shorts now, more so than the
Some of them girls are big though, man. They're like some of them are big. Well,
yeah.
at least they
Some of
used to be. I mean, I haven't
yeah.
seen them.
When I was at a bar, I used to manage a bar on the strip, and they brought the team in one time. Those girls, they weren't bad. They clean up nice. The same thing with some of the WNBA girls. A lot of those girls clean up nice. You go look at their modeling photos that they do for their shoots at their team photos and stuff like that. Like not bad. When they on the court, not so much, but they clean up nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. As Honky Tonk Man would say, they all look pretty around closing time.
Yo, that reminds I'll have to get off after I tell this story. But man, we managing the bar, and we got a bartender. I ain't gonna say her name, But we had a bartender that worked there, and so she come in on her day off, and she bring like 3 girls with her, and they dancing or whatever, and everybody's like, and she's like, "Hey, can my girls hang out once we close? They're just gonna chill." And I'm like, we look over there, we like, "Oh hell yeah, they can stay." Dude, the lights came on, and everybody was like, "Oh no, y'all got to go."
Damn.
It's like, "Oh hell no, y'all got to go." When those lights came up, we was like, "Oh no." We told her. I almost said her name. We was like, "Yo, why would you bring those girls in here?"
Oh, he said Georgia about to lose.
Jordan losing?
That's an upset.
I didn't think Ohio State was gonna win it all, but I thought that they would at least beat Miami. There's gonna be calls for Ryan Day to get the if Miami gets blown out on the next game, there's gonna be calls for Ryan Day to step down.
Yeah, but
Oh,
with the wide receiver coach, I can't think. I'm just having a mental blank with his name. With him leaving, who would be the next man? Like who would be the hot, especially
That,
so late in the
that
season?
Ohio State?
Yeah, like who? So like
This season is over.
I know it's over, but if they fired Day, who they gonna hire? Laurinaitis? You know what I'm trying to say? The wide receiver coach left to the new college.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can go out and take somebody else's coach.
Oh, okay.
All you
Okay.
have to do is every coach has a buyout clause. Just depend on. I guarantee you, there's some smaller school with a decent head coach that will definitely take a buyout clause to come coach for Ohio State.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And they did the shit to the UNL. I don't know which college you went to, but UNLV out here all the fucking time. You get a good player, the quarterback from this year already said he's sitting in the transfer portal.
That's 2 years in a row. 2 years in
Hell
a row.
yeah. And
The
then
kid,
the head
he's
coach is already talking about he might go to a different college. Anytime they get success out here at UNLV, the bigger schools with more money come and get them.
money whipping.
Yeah. And the crazy
it's
part is, I don't know why these casinos don't put more money into the school because there's no I'm telling you right now, there's no alumni that can compete with these casinos. If they want to put money into UNLV to make sure that their NIL is one of the best in the country, that's a rounding error for these casinos.
I could be mistaken, but it's either BYU, which I find odd, or Utah is making a deal, an NIL deal with some Wall Street firm.
It's Utah.
That's Utah.
There you go. And they're saying nobody is going to be able to compete with that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
But it depends on how many people want to go to Utah to play football.
Well, depending on the right amount of money, you can get a lot of players.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, hey.
I guess like what they did with Texas Tech. They money whipped them players for their defense.
College football today has become free agency. It's
And I don't blame those players. Man, you
yeah,
got
me
to get your
neither.
money.
Yeah.
The NCAA been making billions off these kids every
Billions.
single year.
Mm-hmm.
Billions.
I don't fault these, just like I don't fault the players for getting their money. People think I hate on Dak when I mention this $60 million. I'm not hating on Dak for $60 million. That's a dumbass decision by Jerry Jones. For Dak Prescott, that's the best decision he ever made in his life.
Yep.
Shit, like I said, I would go in there the next day and ask for 61. You can get. I want the whole fucking salary cap. We'll figure out who can block. Give me all the salary cap every single fucking year, and we'll figure it out. I'll retire in 5 years without a ring and be the happiest fucking person alive.
That's fine, man.
Like, if I wanted to win a Super Bowl, then I go to Tom Brady route. I'll take less so you can get more around me.
Oh, Georgia lost.
It's a score.
Well, the score, Jabba, or Jaja.
Not even home.
That's I went 2-2 this week. Well, the last 2 years. I thought Georgia would have won.
39-34.
Georgia has a good linebacker, C.J. Allen. He's on the middle and
39,
sets up.
39, 34.
39-34.
He's like 6'1", 240, but they got a good
Uh,
linebacker.
Why is it showing 34-34 on my screen?
Maybe it's not caught up. They got a good guard.
It
Kid
shows 6
Mitch,
seconds left in it though.
Mitch Morris.
Hell did they lose? Oh, they did. It just updated.
So now Miami plays Old Miss, and what? Indiana plays Oregon.
Mm.
That's going to be the final. That's the final four.
And all these teams. See, this is why I don't think this sitting out for a week because they don't. It's a bye. They call it a bye week, but it's more like a bye month. It's like
Yeah,
25 days or something, like 3-4 weeks that they sit out, and you
Yep.
don't play football. But this shit happened last year too. All the teams that had the bye week, they all lost.
yeah, but don't you think if your team is really, I understand what you're getting, like you know, like it's a long stretch, and you're going to come out a little flat. But if you're banged up at the end of the year, don't you think that 25 days gives you get a chance to get healthy? I
Yeah,
would I
yeah,
would
but
think.
you run into rest versus rust.
No, no.
You set for so long and you've been practicing at quarter speed and all of this stuff, and then after an entire month off you set and got fat over the holidays and all of this stuff, and then you got to get back to full speed while the other team has been constantly playing, staying in shape, staying in football conditioning and everything like that, and then you get out on the field and it takes a while but you get into a groove, but you get down. But this is kind of showing itself that every team that lost last year that got a bye week has lost. Indiana's the only one so far this year that has won.
If if I was to, I would think the national championship game is going to be Miami and Indiana. I don't know where it's played, but that's what I would think.
I'll be rooting for Miami, and I'm rooting for Miami for Jimmy Johnson and Mike Glover.
Absolutely,
Yep, me too.
absolutely. Me
I
Thank
even
too.
made
you.
I even made a post on the ESPN, like, as an Ohio State fan, I didn't think they were going to win it all this year anyway. But I'm more excited for Mike Glover, who's my favorite Cowboy. That
Definitely.
I'm more excited for him because there's nobody that roots and cheers for their team more than Mike Glover. Sometimes
Listen, yeah,
delusionally, but
yeah.
he
If Miami's in the national championship game, I guarantee you there'll be an extra 15 million people watching that game. I bet you.
yeah.
Yep.
And the crazy part is that Miami won, and all the comments were talking about Michael Irvin doing cocaine.
Man,
Man, yeah, they
that's
sure
just
would, man.
yes. Yeah, you're right. It's just
And
whatever, man.
he addressed it on his last time he went live. He was talking about it. He's like, everybody talking about me doing cocaine. It's all right. It's all right. But
He got
it,
heart, man. He got heart, and when he gives a speech, you run to a fucking brick wall when he gives a speech, man.
and that's why they allow him on the sideline like that. He's on the sideline next to the coach
Yeah,
in the white stripe.
talking to the kids, telling them what to
Yeah.
do. He's like another coach, but
That's what. Why isn't he doing that with Dallas?
Because
because
Jerry Jones.
it's Jerry Jones. But I also think these guys would be like, nah. Like these kids in college, even though they're getting that little bit of NIL money, they still play with passion because they want to get to that next level. Do these kids? Let's say we're just hypothetically a kid like Pickens gets $125 million guaranteed contract.
That's
You think
probably
he's
going to
going
be
to
close
give
to
a?
what he gets.
Do you think he's going to give a fuck Michael Irvin in his face, slapping him, saying, "What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Giving up on a route like that?" Like he's not going to care.
Yeah, that's true.
Say, did y'all see this guy trying to call out Jerry Rice?
Nah.
No.
I'm sure to talk about Jerry Rice. Talk about Jerry Rice ran a 4.71. He
Oh, I saw that.
couldn't compete in today's time.
Yeah, he took a shot at Michael Irvin on that
Yeah, he
too.
took it. Yeah, he took a shot at Irvin too, saying Steve Smith was better than
Yeah,
Irvin and Rice. Yeah,
and he told him this ain't a fucking track meet. This is football.
Yep.
and yo, same thing. Yo, there's a kid this year. He's not coming out. He plays for South Carolina. His name is Nick Highbar. He's 6'5", 220. He like has a world record in the 100 meters. He's going to be on the Olympic team. But he has hands like rocks, but his speed does not transfer over to the football field. And it's happened before. There has been Olympians that has played, but there also has been Olympians that have played and sucked. The Jets had this guy, Champ, you definitely probably remember the name, Geraldo Nehemiah. He was like
Yeah,
a
I was just
gold
about to say that he
medalist.
played for the 49ers.
Yeah, but he originally started out with the Jets, and he ran like whatever. He could probably run like a 4.1. But once they fucking started hitting him, he was like, "Whoa, hey, it's like it's kind of hard at
The
25."
problem is people they see Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill is a rare commodity that was a track star that learned how to play football.
Very rare.
That is rare. Like you need fast football players. You don't need fast players to play football. There's a difference.
Yep.
Like,
That's why when they
it's
do
go ahead, sorry.
when they do like the that test uh during the combine where they go through the cones and stuff.
Yeah, well, half of those fucking drills are stupid. The gauntlet you're probably thinking about, the wide receiver drill, if that's
Well,
the
yeah,
one.
yeah,
All that
I'm
shit is
talking about
stupid.
the, yeah, but I think they go by how fast they do that versus the 40.
Yeah, but those are more about agility than speed. The speed
Yeah,
is the speed is the 40. It's
yeah,
about agility and quickness. But I think I said this last year when I was talking with Savage is the combine is fucking stupid. All it is to make money and
yeah.
it's basically like a slave auction block for fucking players to go out there and perform and dance and boogie for 'em. Because you telling me let's just say you get a player out there and he has a bad cone drill. Let's just say Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, Reese, Mendoza, or whoever. They go out there and they have the worst fucking combine ever. Are you going to ignore 4 years of college, 3 years of college film
They will.
Some teams will.
over some dumbass fucking drills that they do in their underwear? It's
Yep.
fucking stupid.
Some teams will. As
Right.
crazy as that sounds.
3 years of this dude showing you that he is a bona fide fucking football player, and you gonna sit up there and let stupid ass cone drills, dude. That's why some players don't even fucking do it because it doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't. I would just, if I was a player, I would go there for the medical, and that's it. That's it. Bye. Peace out.
It
Go
should be
watch
for
me at my
it should be
progress.
for players who's on the fence.
Yeah.
It should be for players from smaller schools who don't get all the eyes on them and stuff like that. But
Yep.
these big colleges and stuff like that, it's absolutely pointless to have these guys run. You had scouts at every single fucking game, probably scouts at every practice and everything. You sat down and talked to the coaches. You looked at the medical history and all of that shit before that day even come. Let Tallahassee University or somebody fucking send they linebacker over to run the cones.
It's a joke.
It is.
It's
Really
a
is.
joke. Even the Senior Bowl, East West Shrine game, that means absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah.
Think about it. There's kids that have been preparing for the Senior Bowl, the East West Shrine, since November the 1st. Now, let's just say it's Miami and Indiana playing for the national championship. You don't think those kids that have been preparing for the East West Shrine and the Senior Bowl since November the 1st are going to be more prepared? You know what I'm trying to say? If you're just playing the national championship game, first of all, I wouldn't even fucking show up to that. But like, yo, man, you got my tape, you seen my thing, you know. Plus, I'll tell you right now, this Senior Bowl this year is going to be a shit show because they invited a shitload of great defensive players. But this is a defensive draft. I'll tell you that right now. There's good wide receivers, running backs, rounds 3 and back, but the defense is going to destroy the offense in the week of practice. But I've learned the older I get, the least I learn. You know, maybe like you said, I'll find a sleeper that I missed, but nah, man. But then you see the guys. Oh, I gotta watch 3 games, motherfucker. Did you got some of these kids? You got 6 years of tape, 6 years at numerous colleges, and you're gonna
Yo,
watch 3 games?
they are the eligibility in the NCAA right now is insane.
It's gonna get worse too.
They just approved a basketball player for his 8th year of eligibility.
What the hell?
8 fucking years. And right now, coaches are looking at G League and international professional players because the way the NCAA rules is written is that you can't be eligible if you sign an NBA contract. So if you sign any other contract, it doesn't exclude you from eligibility. All the coaches were doing like interviews and shit about it. Like, well, we're gonna look at we're here to win basketball games, so we're gonna look for talent anywhere we can find it.
But then the messed up part is that hurts the kids coming out of high school. They're gonna have
It
to go
absolutely
JUCO,
does.
you know?
But the NCAA created this problem, and the NBA created this problem themselves because they instituted the 1 year rule. So there is such high fucking turnover on the
Yeah.
top level talent coming into college basketball because if you are that guy for 1 year, you better get out of it because it's only 2 rounds in the NBA. So
Yeah.
you better come out as soon as you got the win behind you.
There's a lawsuit in the federal level now where the kids are saying their 2 years at junior college should not go towards their eligibility in the 4 year schools. So basically, in the 4 year schools, you have 5 years to play 4 years. You redshirt one, then you can play for 4 years. So basically, you can come out of college. You can play football in Florida until you're 19 years old, 5 months. Then you can go to JUCO for 2 years. You could take a year off, 2 years off, go to JUCO for 2 years, and then that doesn't count. Then your eligibility starts when you show up on campus of the major colleges. We'll find out soon, hopefully.
It
You
is
know?
insane what they're doing with eligibility, man. You got grown ass men that are going to be literally pushing around 18-year-olds.
What? Why do you think we drafted fucking Schoolmaker? Schoolmaker was a 25-year-old rookie at Michigan, blocking 19-year-old kids.
Yeah,
You don't think he's gonna look good? He's a grown
yeah,
man.
you're going to look good doing that, man.
Not so much. It doesn't affect the skill positions, but the trenches and like
Absolutely.
the strength part.
It
Those are
definitely
gonna
it
stay.
definitely affects linebackers,
Yeah,
linemen,
yeah,
and some safety shit.
yeah.
You get a you get a fully developed man back there playing safety coming down, hitting on your fucking 18-year-old wide receiver. That's a problem. Can you imagine Ed Reed 5 years into his professional career going to hit a Jeremiah Smith?
Ronnie Lott. You know, yeah. It's no, you're right.
Yeah. College football is a mess. It's gonna get worse until they can get this NIL shit under control.
Yep.
The
And
crazy part. No, I agree with you a thousand
now
percent.
the way you get NIL under control is you create different divisions. Well, they already have them. If you Division 1, this is your NIL salary cap. Your Division 2, this is so that each because lower divisions aren't going to have the same money as an Ohio, Alabama, Miami, and all of them. So when you get to like a YSU, they got to have a different salary cap amongst their division. But that's the only way to fix it. Otherwise, the money's just going to continue to just get out of control.
Yeah, but like the Ivy League. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't see fucking Harvard or Princeton offering guys money to go there to play football. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I could be mistaken. I could be wrong.
It
But
only takes the right quarterback to want to go to Harvard for that team to start getting interest, and then the boosters will come in behind it.
yeah, they were blowing up some like Ivy League kid, some kid Thor
Yeah,
something, and
but
he's a D lineman, and he transferred over to like big school and just
Look,
hated the game.
if you get an Ivy League school with like let's just say a legacy player's kid coming in, and he gets the hype, they'll start dumping money. You look what Texas did behind Manny. If Manny was playing for Stanford, they would have put a whole lot of fucking money behind in Stanford, just like they did in Texas, because there would have been eyes on Stanford football while he was playing. They're gonna dump money in positions where they think that they can hype him up.
As crazy as it sounds, every once in a while, Stanford puts out some good fucking players. Who's
They
mine?
do. They were good. What, 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
Yep.
David DeCastro went there, guard. When I was a kid, Bob Whitfield, he was an awesome left tackle. He went there.
But
Uh,
but I got to bounce, fellas.
all right, man.
All
I'm
right.
about to, man. Great show, everybody.
All right, man.
Happy New Year.
You
Hey,
too.
and fuck Diggs.
Yep.
Fuck him
We
2
go.
times.
We started.
Say,
We started it with Diggs. We gonna end it with Diggs.
fuck Diggs, fuck Parsons. I guess you can call them the wham of the Packers. And I'll leave it like that. All right, everybody else. Nate Dogg, whoever, Jaja Binks, whoever's still on here. Yeah, my thing is Jerry is an idiot. He will always be an idiot. He's the idiot GM, idiot billionaire, because of his real fragile ego. And I won't be a bit surprised the Cowboys bring Eberflus back and they draft another broken ACL cornerback, which I would really, really hate. I don't know why this team is so cocky drafting injured players, and they have their team doctor to do their wherever CL it is, A, B, or C CL, thinking that they can come back within a year. It's not the same. It's not. Normally, it takes when a player messes up his CL, it normally takes about 2 years. One for rehab, and then you get another year for his mental state. Mental state is very important. And that's why I know you heard the guys earlier, they saying that Overshawn not the same. My opinion, I still think that they should have set out Overshawn. They should have set out Ravel until next year to make sure that everything is in tip-top condition and for their mental state, they'll be comfortable to run out there. Man, Dog Pound, when they drafted Mozzie, at the time I was excited, not because they drafted him particularly, but the Cowboys address the defensive tackle position, which I've been screaming about for years, almost a decade, man. I've been screaming about why can't the Cowboys draft a higher round defensive tackle like in the first or second round instead of just drafting one like in the fifth, sixth, seventh round. But Mozzie, once I started looking at his college footage, I was like, oh boy, they in trouble. I didn't want to admit it at first, but whoever decided to draft him, whether it was Dan Quinn or Will McClay or Steven Jerry, whoever, they need to be tarred and feathered throughout the Cowboys headquarters. Mozzie Smith was trash. My God, he was trash. You can you can tell who's hungry and who don't want to be out there. He's the player that want to be out there. He just want to get paid. He probably want to pay for his family house or get his mama a car or whatever. That's what I believe. That's what his mindset was. But you do have other players out there that are hungry, and with this Dallas Cowboys, the roster, a lot of players are not hungry. The wide receiver, Flournoy, you can tell that kid's hungry. Dak Prescott got to go. When you had, when you had 7-11 years ago, when they were playing under Quinn and Al Harris, that's when they was good. But since then, money always is the problem. But money the problem when you have a GM like what the Cowboys have. And plus you don't have a strong amount of head coach. Because just say that McCarthy went down with Shoddy, he trying to discipline somebody. What the players would do, they'd go over the coach and go to the owner because the owner is the GM. And that's why me for 26, nothing they can do will impress me. I'm not even excited about the draft because I got a feeling they're going to screw that up. Because for one, we don't know who's going to be the DC. And then if you want to, and I'll still say this, if you want to improve the offense, put Dak on a tight ass leash, have him to play like they did his rookie year. But you have to run the ball more. And like what Corner said, Corner said that Shotty lied, told me he want to run the ball more. He lied. So, but yeah, I'm about to head out too. So everybody that was on, salute. You gotta be safe out there.